And we're live and we're early. What the heck?
The heck?
So we got Andy here. He just got his insulation done. What the heck? Oh,
Okay, now I got the audio off on.
yep, your sound's really good. So
Yeah,
Andy,
it's been working good. Whatever. All I did was switch the USB port.
huh? Yeah. So you don't have StreamYard or at least my chat problem. You've worked on other chats, but
Yeah, no, I'm good to go now. Just I have to get invited to the chat to go on.
yeah, this is why the chats don't have very many people on because my old email, the YouTube thing when they got
Yeah.
rid of me and I had to do a new email and they're not on there. And so I got to somehow be able to cut and paste from the old, I don't know. It's going to be a nightmare, but I have like 3.
Well, there might be a way to export the list.
Yeah.
And then import it to the new account.
Yes, I know. I got to figure that out, but I'm a monkey, okay, when it comes to this stuff. It's all I can do just to run this thing. And it
That's all
took
right.
forever.
The people come on.
I don't know if people remember, but before StreamYard, figuring out how to do a live chat was a nightmare, like 5 attempts with the other ones. This is just really easy. So let's see. Who do we have on the side? Miss Kitty was first. Hey, Miss Kitty. And Fuzzy giving me hell. There you go, Fuzz. And let's see, Garage Guy just showed up, and Chris338, Michael Hurtnick. How you guys doing? I'll click on you. I'll click on, okay. And we're early. It's better early than late, right?
Yeah.
What time is it? Yeah, we're still 3 minutes early. That's fine. So anyway, Andy's been going through moving around his stuff, the insulated, and he's almost back to normal again. So he can get back on that reloader.
Yeah, I got my H110 powder in. I got 3 pounds of that for the 300 blackout, only for the AR. The bolt action, I'm using that Winchester WSH, and I found the in half grain intervals, I found the sweet spot. Now I gotta go down a half and go up a half, 1 grain at a time.
Yeah.
And 0.1 grain at a time, and find the real sweet spot for the bolt action, because those are that thing. The bolt action. I really should have never bought the upper AR. It was just because I couldn't get the bolt. I jumped on it.
You're gonna like the AR. I thought you were playing around with that.
Yeah, well, again, the problem I was having was the powder I was using was too slow, so I wasn't get complete burning of the powder.
Yeah,
and it was fouling the chamber, so then I couldn't chamber the next round.
Yeah,
after I shot 3 or 4, then it wouldn't chamber.
Yeah, but once you get that dialed in, especially I love shooting heavies, but anything 110 all the way up to 250 grain,
Yeah, well, I'm using the Lyman 311 332. It's 180 grain lead, but I'm using zinc, and it's 115 grains.
Yeah.
So the H110 should do the job, no problem. I mean, the ones that fired with the Shooter's World powder that I was playing with, that I pretty much knew was too slow for it. The first 3 or 4 rounds were right there on the target. They were, I had no issue with where they were hitting in the group, but the unburned powder just, didn't let me shoot more than 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah. Yep. And while you're at it, try H110 in your bolt just for the fun of it. See if you get good groups, just for the hell of it.
Well, I'm going to that's what I'm doing. First, I'm going to make the ladder load for a subsonic loads. I'm looking, 1,000 feet per second. That's what I'm shooting for.
Oh,
1,000, 1,200. Okay. But when I'm loading the AR, they're actually going to be the same overall length. So I don't have an issue that way. I'll make extras. So instead of loading just 5 to run a ladder group, 5, 5, 5, 5, I'll roll maybe 8. So I'll have 3 to shoot in the bolt.
Yeah, it's good they fit both, so it's easy. You can just play with both. You know, do you have Trail Boss?
No, I've never bothered with that powder. Although I hear a lot of good things, but
Trail Boss and 300 Blackout with, I think mine's my favorite. It's a 115 Lyman 30 carbine mold, but it comes out to about 120 grains or something. That thing is so accurate. Not in the AR, in the bolt.
Yeah,
with Trail Boss, and then I was doing the Lee, the little round. I have a video that I recovered, and I'm shooting them, and they are just like the first one's a half inch. It's 70 yards. The second one is almost a half inch, and then I went to different powders and stuff. But anyway, that's always my pet. Really quiet, just fun, light bullet is Blackout bolt action.
Well, that's why I want, the idea for me I have so much of that Winchester powder, and the number I'm at from 6.5 to 7, 7.5 to 8, actually I started at 5.5 and worked up. 7 was the best. Okay, 7.5 opened up already, and 6.5 was not closed enough yet. So I'm in there just going to load, a bunch of bullets and find the node in that with that powder, and it's such a low recoil round. I shoot it all day long.
Yeah,
I did that with the 223. I got that down. That sucker was dialed in at 20. I don't shoot 25-yard targets, but I dialed in at 25 yards, and I shot 10 bullets, 1 hole. Okay, and then I went out to 50 yards, and it was a half inch. So I'm happy with that. Okay, and now I got to get the blackout there. The 9mm is already done. That's working fine with zinc. Okay, and the charge isn't really low because tight group is like 4 grains. Let's say 3.94 grains. And the Winchester WSH is like 4.1 grains, and it's already crunching powder. So it's just touching the powder when you seed it, and that sucker is not the group I would really want, but I can't add more powder because then it starts compressing it. And again, I'm shooting zinc. It's 147 grain lead bullet, and it's 90 grains in zinc.
Yeah, which brings up the point. Full Lead Taco did a zinc video today.
Yeah, he did it today. Yeah,
but he should have called you the Zinc Master.
Well, he doesn't know that name yet.
Yeah, he was saying, well, Andy's been playing with zinc. And I'm like, no, Andy has been perfecting zinc. What are you talking about?
Me and him don't talk that often. We've chatted, back and forth a few times. Yeah. And I'm sure he's talked to Kenny because, Kenny played with zinc. But I was surprised when I saw the video up, and I went on there, and it was, a VR to Andy 79Z28. That's my channel. So, It was, wow, okay, great. And he talked about me a little bit. It was great.
Yeah, it was awesome. 4570 and zinc with lever actions. And didn't he do, or he was going to do some 44?
He's going to do some 44. He didn't do it yet.
Yeah.
But it was a great video. He showed the casting. You could see how crisp the lines were. I mean, he did a great casting.
Yeah, and no powder coat, no nothing. That's a great thing about zinc.
You cast it, you size it, you shoot it.
Yeah.
I do one other step. There's something I do with my bullets. I take them again from my machine shop days. I actually use the Frankfurt Arsenal rotary tumbler. I bought an extra tub for it just for that purpose because it eats away the rubber inside. But I have ceramic stones that I put in there. It's for deburring parts. Okay, when my zinc bullets come out there, they're smooth as silk.
Yeah.
Tin Man.
Tin Man Preacher's getting on my case for the Indian video. That was fun. That was fun. Give me a prop and I'll go crazy.
Dull hatchet.
That was fun.
Hi, Andre.
Yeah, so let's see. We got Tin Man. We got Preacher. Andre D'Angelo is here. Booze and Bullets is here. Corner and Doors is here. Who else did I miss? Bisley Blackhawk. Okay, hope I didn't miss anybody. And I have a link here because I still don't have your emails. I had like 3.
Come on, Tin Man, come on.
Julio's at a birthday party again.
Again.
Yeah, and Ozark's going to show up a little later. They were driving. Yeah, so eventually I'll get into Zinc. I'm kind of putting it off until like an emergency thing, but I'm collecting it.
No. Again, I wish you would allow me to send you a few different bullets, and so you can just play.
Yeah, I just don't want to go there yet because I have like 4 new guns I haven't even worked loads up for. I just don't.
I got it.
Yeah,
you just don't want people gifting you.
No, yeah. Well, I don't like that either, but it's not so much that. It's just I jump too much, and I haven't figured out what we have.
No problem. I'm just saying when you're interested. I don't know if my phone number's still in your phone or not.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Okay. Well, I texted you once not long ago, so yeah, it's in there. Just text me and I'll send them. I got a couple of 30 cals, the 9mm, 223. You want to play around like I even got 38 357. So
yeah. Again, I'm just not ready to jump into the Zinc until I kind of catch up with other things. And man, there's so much to do. Let's see, we got 6-shooter Texans here. James Pullard's here. West Covina Dodge is here. AR Guns is here. Yeah, so, brass cleaning. I got to get that done before winter. Get out both tumblers and get a big bulk day going. Yeah, I'll definitely get to it. I don't want to, I hate to say this, but I used to throw the Zinc away. And now I'm keeping it, So, but it looks like fun. And Zinc shoots good. So, yeah.
I mean, again, Taco, it was the first time out, and he was impressed.
Yeah, and the other beauty is it's considered, almost just scrap garbage, and so get it while you can before they go to whatever plastic wheel weights and the other crap they're using now. So there's down by our thrift store, the guy does auto stuff, and he had tons of Zinc. I don't know what he's doing with it, and he's like, well, we don't have much lead anymore. Last time I got those buckets. And now I should tell him, hey, save your Zinc. I'm not paying much, though.
Zinc ain't worth anything.
Yeah.
That's why I'm paying 20 cents a pound for mixed wheel weights.
Yeah. What he does is he looks at the local scrap yards and just charges me what scrap is.
Yep. That's
what he did with the lead. So he was fair.
It's like my guy, my scrap yard that I get most of the stuff from, he says that they're really not bringing it in anymore. They're just throwing it out because they're not happy with 10, 12 cents a pound because it's mixed.
Yeah.
So they're just throwing it out. And it's like, I'm trying to hit all the shops in the neighborhood. I said, just keep a bucket. I'll come around once a month.
Yeah.
You don't have to go out. I'll give you the same. I'll give you the 20 cents that I pay my guy. You know.
Latimer knife. You know anything about it? I can ask my son. He knows everything about knives. So, is that how you say it, Latimer? I can ask him. Let's see. Warsaw Patriot is here, and Johnny 1982 is here. Yeah. So zinc. I mean, yeah, I should have saved more when I could, and, but I think it's going to be easy because everyone's scrambling for the lead. So, yeah.
Well, I can get a ton of lead from where I work, but it's light. It's 63% tin, so it makes it cast a lighter bullet. But they shoot fine. I've done it before, so and that stuff, forget it. You want to talk about making perfect bullets with crisp edges? Because of the content of the tin, it's just like perfect bullets. We go through 1,000 pounds of that a month, and what it is we have to maintain that 63-37 ratio. We can go up to 66, like 29 and a half, the ratio, and then we got to dump it and refill the pots with new lead. So I'm getting that. They get paid for that. They send it back to the company we got the lead from, and they reprocess it and remix it. All right, they're paying us $12 a pound for the scrap. Okay, and yeah, it's easy for me to grab every week 15, 20 pounds.
Wow.
Okay,
let me ask my son real quick what that knife is, and then I'll be right back. Okay. So,
okay, I'll try to hold down the fort.
Anyone have a question for Andy? Hang on.
Yeah, you guys watch Taco's video today. He threw out a zinc video. His first shooting of zinc. I don't think it's his first shooting. I think it's just the first one he really documented. But yeah, he was enjoying it.
All right.
That was quick.
Can't locate him right now. So, yeah, I have a link on the side. Anyone wants to come on? And so I'll have to ask him what that is later. He might have one. I don't know. Latimer. Is that from? Well, most of them are Italy switchblades, but I don't know.
Yeah, booze and bullets. This coming week, I should be kind of back to normal in my reloading room. So I got to put a couple of packages together. I do yours as well. Hopefully this week. I know you want 223 stuff. I'll send you out a batch of those. And like I said, I have some 30 cal, 309 if you want me to size them, and they're like 115 grains, equivalent to the Lyman 311 332 molds, 180 grain lead mold. So I can get those out to you as well.
Let's see. Reloader 762 is here. He's saying he's getting about 50% lead out of bucket. That's good. 25% stick on lead. That's good. That's soft lead's what, yeah. The rest is mix of zinc. I hate the plastic ones. Oh my gosh. You don't want to get one of those in there. Stinky, stinky.
Yeah, I came up with a different way now. If you're not sure if it's leads or if it's a steel, you're not sure, or if it's zinc and you're not sure.
Yeah.
That you would know about this, UJ. You know what? The burring tools you use in machining, the little handheld burring tools to take the edges off.
Yeah.
You take one of those, and a piece of lead just cuts into it when you slice it.
Yeah.
And the zinc is, of course, it's very hard. It does nothing to it, so it's very easy to separate.
Yeah, it'll skip off of it.
Yeah.
And then plastic will probably just kind of mush.
Well, the plastic you can kind of tell. I just, you know,
yeah.
the plastic and steel are easy to sort out.
Okay, this is a Spaniard switchblade. All right. 40s model. I love switchblades and Bloody Marys out the fronts. But I always loved switchblades as a kid. You know, it's probably because I watched, what's the movie with the jets? When you're a jet too. What is that? Anyway. Yeah, that's probably when I fell in love with switchblades.
Forgot the name of that movie, yeah.
Yeah, West Side Story.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's see, we got Warsaw on here. Let's see, Papa's Place just showed up. Trying to keep up with the side chat here. How's it going, Warsaw?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Good. This, actually, that is dinner.
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jacks, yeah, they've, you know, they're not the same as the old. They give you a little paper. I mean, a fake looking Cracker Jack guy. That's your prize?
I don't want joke.
I want something I can choke on, you know, a choke. Yeah.
Is there a warning label on that that don't eat?
This is probably a choke hazard too. I don't know, but it's useless. You know, they're still skimping on the peanuts, you know?
Yeah.
Always skimping.
Peanuts are people with allergies all of a sudden. Everybody's allergic to stuff.
Yeah. I noticed that. Everyone's allergic to everything. They need this and that and the other. It's like I take a vitamin, I smoke like a chimney, and I used to drink like a fish. Till recently. Stopped doing that for a while. I got a beer gut. So it's water. Nothing but water. And that's good. My head's clear. Everything's good. Yeah. Let's see. Plastic solder. Trying to keep up with this again. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'll get into zinc sooner or later, and then, you know, I'll stay hunting for big, huge molds. I think where I'm really going to like it is 300 blackout with a huge, gigantic mold. And maybe a heavy 44 or something, really heavy 38, something like that. So what's your favorite zinc bullet?
And so far, what works best for me is that the Lyman 311 332. It's like it says 180 grain lead bullet. It's kind of pointed tip and stuff. Okay, and it's it's doing the best in my 30-06 as far as accuracy goes, and that's what I'm using. Same one in the 300 blackout now, and it's working great so far. I just got to get the powder charge right. As far as the 9mm, it's a Lyman mold. I don't remember the number. It's 147 grain, and it's got that rounded base, whatever. And it comes out 90 grains, and that's shooting. And Kenny shot it in his pistols. So you know, in the video a while ago, he did those.
Yeah.
And I mean, he was getting almost 1,600 feet per second out of a handgun.
They were screaming, yeah.
You know, and what I forgot what he used, 231. I think he used anyway.
Well, lighter. I don't know. I know he uses 231 and the 147 grainers.
Yeah, Yeah, well, I'm not sure why. I have it all written down somewhere to play with, but I never, I don't have that powder. Okay, so it's like if I didn't have the Winchester powder that I have so much of, I'd probably still be playing with the tight group because I have a bunch of that too. I have like 2 8-pounders.
Yeah, and it won't eat the powder coat because it's zinc.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Uncle John is here. Thank you, Uncle John, for the headdress. That was quite the surprise, and I hope I did the unboxing justice with the little skit video there. It was fun. My problem was I didn't have a cameraman, so that's why I have two different kinds of makeup. So the first takes were on a bipod, and the rest I finally had a cameraman. And it's too bad because we had these huge thunderstorms. I wanted to be out there rain dancing, and then they tapered off when I got out there. Yeah. Oh well. Enough about that. Thanks, Uncle John. That was funny. Oh, very well made. The beadwork and everything on there, really good. Really good. Probably should have showed that. All right. Fun. Makes me laugh. Keeps me going. Let's see. Gave a new friend. Oh. Yeah, that's always fun. Yeah. Reloading your first rounds is scary and fun. And then casting your own bullets. It's like, I've said it before, it's like having a baby. You're like, I made this. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the first time I casted a bullet.
Yeah. The only problem with those big, that 311, 332 mold, it uses zinc real fast.
Yeah.
And zinc.
Warsaw, do you reload or cast?
I don't reload.
Okay.
I wish I did, but I don't.
Also, a factor with the zinc is you can't let your pot go down. Like, you'll go down 3/4 in a lead pot. The zinc is so light it doesn't flow as well.
Oh yeah.
You got to keep
gravity.
Keep it fuller.
Yeah.
No, I don't reload, but I've seen this happen at ranges a few times. Are you familiar with squibs?
Yep.
Yep. You ever encountered one?
I had one, but it had powder. I don't know what happened there. It had powder in it. It matched the bullet just forward enough so the next round didn't go in, but it had powder. So I don't know what happened there. It could have been funky. I don't know.
It might have been a primer that wasn't seeded all the way.
No, it went off just fine, but something, maybe it got contaminated. To this day, I do not know what happened.
Maybe the flash hole might have been clogged.
Luckily, it did not feed another. So, yeah, flash hole, maybe. I've
only had one squib in my 40 plus years, and it was a 380. I know it didn't sound right, so it was like, okay, stopped, dropped the mag, and took the slide off, pulled the barrel out, and there it was. And it came right out, though. It was like I pushed it out with a pencil.
Yeah. But usually, reloaders are going to be like everyone else, like drivers. They can either drive or they're bad at it, and they're lazy, and they don't want to look and look in their mirrors, and they're not checking stuff out. And
so on my Auto Breach Lock Pro, I have a camera mounted on one of those, like I don't know what you want to call the camera. It's like something to look in your ear with. Mm-hmm. Okay, they sell these things like $15.
Bore light, right?
It's not really a bore light, but it's a bore scope. They call it a bore scope, but it really doesn't fit in most rifles. And I have that. I drilled a little hole in the top of the plate. Okay, right above the, you have to drops the powder, goes to the next stage for seating the bullet, and look straight down into it. You can see the powder. Very easy. My little computer. I got my computer on my desk. Like I said, I don't care. I'm not trying to load 300 rounds an hour. Okay, if I only do 50 an hour and I have no issues, that's better than loading 100 and have a question.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't figure out the one squib, because I had powder. It was all mashed in the chamber. So something funky, it's a enigma.
Yeah.
But I always check powder and I look at powder. I have mirrors on my 550, two of them for high and low brass. Mm-hmm. And then when I load like on the turret press, I like to load in trays. So
right.
I can look at them all. When you're doing singles and pouring in from the top, shit gets clogged up. You can't, obviously you can see it before you put the bullet in there, but I still prefer to do it in trays. It's just as fast. Go around, boom, they're all done. Seat them all.
Yeah.
And they're all even. You can see if your thrower's right, everything. You can't really, yeah.
I've gotten away from the progressive on 38, 357, 223, 3006, and now the 300 blackout. I'm all doing it on the Lyman, All American 8. My brass is all prepped already. It's all primed already. So I'm using my Frankfurt Arsenal powder measure, and I push the button. It pours. I have one piece of brass and a little metal piece of aluminum. I have a hole drilled in that fits the brass. One piece in there. Pull the powder, put it into the press.
Yeah.
Put the pan back on the scale, the powder dropper. Pull the handle, bell the case mouth.
Yep.
Flip the turret. Drop the bullet in the Frankfurt Arsenal seating guy. Drop the bullet in, seat it, turn it, crimp it, check it in the case, put it in the box, pick up the next piece of brass, then pick up the powder pan, and I'm doing it. There's no stopping. Yeah. I'm doing about 75 an hour. That's not bad, Matt, when you think about it.
Yeah, speed kills anyway. The 550s as fast as I ever want to go, and that's plenty fast. You can still get it done. But back to his point, he goes to the range, sees people with scribs or blowing up their guns. It's a bad driver, okay? Actually, I've seen so much factory and gun show ammo blow up guns more than reloaders, all right? I have boxes of factory ammo that's defective, okay, that I pull. So you can't, the guy you can trust is you, not a factory that's just spitting them out. Sure, they have their testing facilities as they go, but I've had bullets come in a box upside down from Winchester.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so you can't.
How the hell do you screw that up?
Yeah, 44 mag. I sent them a picture. They didn't reply back. Yeah,
who would be able to inspect that?
The only one you can trust is yourself. It's just like food. You go to a restaurant and then you get sick. You got diarrhea for 3 weeks, just like in the last video. If you cook it yourself and sniff the meat before you cook it, you're safer that way.
Yep.
It just reloading is just practicing good habits and not skimping.
Yeah. Okay? Good drivers versus bad drivers. That's what it is.
Another good habit. Always clean your gun when you're shooting and know what the hell you're shooting, because I saw a guy actually was operating his Mosin. Good God, you should have seen how stiff that action was in that thing. He didn't even take a look of the action. You know what it was covered all in?
What was what?
You know what was covered in all in? Their action itself on the Mosin.
What was covered in what?
The action. The bolt.
Oh, what he had on the bolt?
Pure brown rust all over the thing.
I was going to say sand because it's hard to jam those.
No, it was literally thick rust all over the thing. I'm like, dude, what the hell have you been doing? You haven't been cleaning your bore of this thing? And I look inside the bore, and it's all rust, all from the corrosive ammo he's been shooting.
Yeah, never clean. Yep. Yeah, but you can't trust factory any better than a good. I'll trust a good reloader over a factory any day. Okay, look at we're talking good drivers, bad drivers. Picture factory ammo is one of those automatic driving cars now. They're running into yeah. All right. So it's the same thing. They're on an auto machines, and it's the same as the driverless car. They're still not perfect.
Yeah, it's like I see these guys, some of these people watching their loading videos, and it's like you took all the fun out of it. You put a freaking motor on the press and you push a button. It's like, and it's like even the same thing, that Magna caster. Okay. I mean, some people have them, they're not cheap. And I watched the guy who's, how do you enjoy casting when you push a button and watch the machine work?
Those are cool though. They turn like this.
Yeah.
And then they hit the sprue as they go. They're fun to watch.
Oh yeah, I love watching it. It's just like, the guy who put that together really thought about it, know. And but I don't know. To me, you just took out the reason to cast. The reason to cast is to relax and enjoy.
Yeah.
Put some music on or watch a video or while you're casting. It's like, whoa.
Now, Uncle Jim, what is the most destroyed barrel you've actually encountered where it wasn't cleaned?
Destroyed?
Like as in so much residue of gunpowder.
Well, I've seen, and we had one on the plaque where it had like 6 bullets stacked together inside. I've seen some nasty surplus guns because people are shooting corrosive and they don't realize you got to clean that right away. Just hot water, whatever you're going to use, and they don't because they don't know any better. On that. All right,
I got the side chat fired up.
We have Snowy here who doesn't know her name. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Snowy.
Don't know my name.
Yeah, let's see.
Tactical FUD is here. Hey. Yeah, so it comes down to good driver versus. I trust my own loads more than factory, okay?
I haven't bought a factory load round since probably 1979 or 80.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The only time I buy factories if I need brass or it's a brand new gun, brand new caliber,
Yeah, or a hollow point you carry for less fuss down the road. Yeah.
No, that's a rusty barrel.
That's not a Glock.
Wow. It's is it just the tip?
No, it's the inside of the whole barrel.
Looks like it's had vinegar poured down it or something.
Yeah, that's not good because those are they use similar to nitrite, and that's pretty hard to screw up.
Mm-hmm.
The only Glock I've seen rust was at the nose. That's why I asked if it was at the nose. Oh yeah, and he caused it. He put a decanter bag in his little rug and put it in the safe, and the little decanter bag got wet and sat on the nose of that. And my buddy had to clean it up. He does blue stuff, and I said, "How the hell did that happen on a Glock?" And he told me how he opened it, and that's what the guy told him what happened.
Yeah, that thing's been underwater up there.
And I think it's more than water. I think it's some kind of
chemical.
Chemical, yeah.
Here's another one.
Yeah. That'll happen to a blue gun real quick. But those are nitrite. It's like chrome line also. It's hard to screw up unless it's neglect. And it's just like the cars again, the drivers. Okay. Okay. That is exactly like a driver that has no oil in his engine. All right. He trusted the Speedy Lube factory, the Speedy Lube guy, and now he's got no oil in his engine. And that's what happened. Are you pulling pictures, or did you just? It's like you're pulling pictures.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pictures.
That's probably an assault brine or something. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that to any gun, especially a blued gun.
Yeah. Well, anything steel will rust eventually.
Yeah. Well, okay. Bluing is rust. It's controlled.
It's a good rust.
Mhm.
It's a controlled rust. Now, here's the thing. Most people know this. If you got bloody hands or something and you're funneling your gun, it's rusty. Blood will rust a gun easy. And then you have people. I had people I wouldn't let touch the guns because I knew they had acid sweat. Okay.
Yep.
And
Got
so
the green fingers.
I've known people that had acid sweat, and when they touch your gun, you have fingerprints the next day on the gun, rusty fingerprints, and it's an acid chemical thing. And I knew some customers were like, "No, you're not touching it. You can hold it in a rag, but you ain't touching it because
especially if it's a collectible."
Yeah.
You look at their wedding band, and there's that green ring all around it.
Yeah, but I've literally seen fingerprints on guns the next day after people fondling, so you got that too. So yeah, it's just like the car not having oil or water in it. Oops. Yeah.
Yep.
Garage time.
Well, I got the Contender this week. It finally came in.
Nice.
And it has got an incredible trigger on it.
Yes, they do.
I mean, there's zero creep. It's just click.
Yep, short and sweet. So when are you going to shoot it?
I have no idea. I didn't.
That's bad.
That was what, 3 weeks ago. We were on the chat. Hey, how much are they? Oh, look, here's one. I'll put a crazy bid in on it. Oh, I got it. I won.
Man, I would have had rounds all prepped and ready. Just check the ogive and go to town.
I've probably got 200 rounds in, ready to go. So,
and yeah, they're very forgiving. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
Oh no,
they're very forgiving on the throat, so you don't even have to worry about ogive. They have lots of forward. Right. Yeah.
The gun was built in 79, and it's only got 2 little dings on the wood. On the end of the barrel on one side, you could tell where they were pulling it in and out of a safe, dragging it across the carpet.
Yeah.
But I can blue that right back. But the barrel's as clean as a whistle. I mean, as clean as a whistle. So the dealer I bought it through locally, he was like, I bet that thing doesn't have 100 rounds through it as clean as this.
That's good. Yeah, people usually take care of their Contenders, because that's they're either it's more of a, how do you describe it? Yeah. Anyway,
it's a target gun. It's not a beater.
They're either shooting matches with it, or unless you get someone hunting with it and doesn't take care of it, then it gets rusty.
Is that a steel
44 mag, James?
Is that what that is, Uncle Jim?
Is
that a steel bleed blower?
Yes.
I love steel. They're awesome.
Yeah, well, you can't see it right now, but I got a 38 Magnum over there, chainsaw.
38 Magnum chainsaw.
Yep. Still makes good stuff. Milwaukee makes good stuff.
Yeah. Yep. I'm all red on my cordless tools.
Milwaukee, baby. It never ceases to amaze me.
My old cordless was DeWalt until they changed their battery system about 4 years ago, whatever it was. And their new stuff, when it's cold outside, the batteries are like, nope, it's below 40. I'm done.
You can do conversions. My son has a conversion.
I just,
Yeah.
we're so hard on our tools, or I used to be, but I've switched over to Milwaukee. We're in good with the Milwaukee reps that hang out at Home Depot and stuff. So what we do with our guys, instead of giving them a cash Christmas bonus or whatever, we're like, do you want, $250 in cash, or do you want $500 worth of tools? And, all the time they'll invest in the tools. We've had one guy one time say, I'll take the cash. But, at the end of the day, you spent $2,000 on Milwaukee tools as for Christmas bonuses. You go to the Milwaukee rep, hey, I just spent $2,000 on tools. What are you going to throw in? They'll go, oh, here's an M18 battery, or oh, here's an oscillator, or oh, here's a sawzall. They're good about that.
What is the red chainsaw? Johnson Red? Are you talking about the first one there? That is a Husqvarna. That's a Husky. Hey, Michael Dunn is here. Hello.
Big Mike. We worked on the shop for it was for 8 hours today in this heat. We've had this front that's moving back and forth constantly. It'll move south of us. It'll be hot, but the humidity's low. It's great. Today, it was north of us, and oh my God. We went through an ice chest full of Gatorade and all that, but I got all the doors in, got the wall to the safe room and the reloading room in, the garage doors in, and we're almost done with siding on the front. So,
nice.
Now,
and I ripped the web of my thumb off with a nail. So.
Now, I was going to ask where you guys are anyway.
Where am I?
Yeah.
I'm in the extreme southwest corner of Missouri.
Hurricane area.
Pardon?
Is that hurricane area?
Oh, no. Tornadoes, yes. Hurricanes, no.
We get a few of those coming in our area here in the Midwest.
We'll get a few. Gosh, I remember Hurricane Rita, the tour of Houston, came through here. We've had a few, but by the time it gets here, it's just torrential rain.
Looks like Michael Dunn's having fun also.
No, but I tell you, this is getting the worst and weirdest year we had with the weather. I mean, we can't, upfront rainstorms after another, and ever since then, it's like, here comes another tornado.
Oh, well, we had incredible rain February, March, April, and May. First week of June, the spigot was turned off. We have not had rain in 7 weeks, period. Other than, enough to put some dots on the windshield.
Now, who here on the panel has actually been through a tornado?
Oh, I've been through 2 actual, and then close calls on another one.
I've only been through one phone cloud. That's pretty much it.
Twine was in Joplin when the F5 hit Joplin. That mile-wide F5 hit Joplin. The damage path was 3 doors down from her house.
Shit.
So that tornado that hit Joplin was probably one of the most gut-wrenching things I've ever gone through that didn't involve family. Joplin's an old city, old houses, trees everywhere. You hit the damage path, there's not a tree. There's not there, there's no trees.
Cut down.
And the craziest thing I saw, because we put like 3 roofs on houses. People were calling, go, look, I've got a cousin lives there, or my aunt lives there. Can you go help? So we went up and put roofs on people. We had to carry everything with us. There was a house, it was a 2-story home. It was brick. It was like somebody took the outside shell of the house, ripped
Mhm.
it off, and left everything on the inside. There was a bedroom upstairs. The bed was made, and the 2 lamps are still on the nightstands. There was no exterior walls on that house.
Wow.
Downstairs in the kitchen, paper towel still sitting on the island in the kitchen. No exterior. It's just crazy stuff like that.
The one that a couple of months ago actually went through Kansas State, just obliterated a whole bunch of suburbs and cities.
There's a mobile home park there somewhere. They're like tornado magnets.
I don't know if I could get paid enough to do a storm chaser.
No, yeah.
Would you do that, Uncle Jim?
Huh?
Would you be a storm chaser, follow tornadoes if you had to?
Nah, I got better stuff to do. I'd rather wear a headdress or a mullet and go walk around the back.
Now,
Hey, mullets are back in style now, don't you know?
now, what about TIV? Would you ever be in a TIV?
In a what?
A TIV, TIV, Tornado Intercept Vehicle. It's basically a tank that's designed.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Remember that Discovery Channel show?
Yep.
Those guys passed me one time on I-40, and I'm like, I'm going the same direction they are. I am going the wrong direction. They were headed to Oklahoma, I'm sure, but yeah, that armored dually or whatever it is that that guy had done up to do the IMAX movie in a tornado. That whole caravan passed me doing about 90 miles an hour.
Let's see, we got Tim S here talking tornadoes. Yeah, I haven't really seen a tomato up close.
Tomato.
I haven't seen a tomato up close.
Tornado.
Yeah.
When I was a kid was when my hometown was hit, and my mother was driving my sister to dance lessons, and I remember looking off into the field, and it was just, it hadn't turned black or anything like that yet. And I watched this gaggle or whatever, bird or crows or flock of crows get sucked into it. And I was like, Mom, what was that? And then this big old school barn just goes in hay and all that. And the thing turned black. My mom took that Gran Torino station wagon and she 180'd in a two-lane road. And back to town we went, which was the direction of the tornado, and it came right through the middle of our hometown. 5 people were killed. We went to the bank where my dad worked, and we stood in everybody got into the vault, and they're like, shut the door. And people were like, hell no, we'll get trapped in here. So they left the door open. And I remember watching the big 4x8 pane windows of the bank get sucked in just like a vacuum. And that's when our ears were like, and then all of a sudden, boom, they went out and the glass went with them. And anything that wasn't nailed down in the lobby of that bank went out those windows. And like 10 seconds later, it all came back in with like 20,000 sweet gumballs off gumball trees and sweet gum trees. And in 30 seconds, it was over. From the time we heard it, then you felt it in your ears. Yep. The glass exploded. 10 seconds later, it all came back in. And then 5 seconds after that, it is gone. When it's trucking through town at 30 miles an hour, it doesn't take long to cover a few blocks.
Yep. It's got to be scary. You're sitting there.
Oh, yeah. People were screaming and crying. And
you're like, turn left.
Yeah. My mom's, we stopped about a half a block shy of the bank and ran in. So we just missed the damage path with her car. And my dad's was the only car to survive the employee parking lot at the bank. He had like a 69 Ford Falcon. And it had no windows in it, but it survived. I thought driving around that thing for the next day or two was cool because we had no windows.
Looking back when I was a kid, back in our old grade school, we actually did those tornado drills. So basically, we get out of the classroom, we go into the hallway, and mind you that the building was actually a concrete brick, school. But we're like, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, I'm in a hallway with a whole bunch of other kids and teachers, and I'm hauling down my neck down to the freaking concrete wall. There's not a damn chance this thing's gonna protect me against a goddamn tornado. This thing's gonna suck me in.
Yeah, I think that and earthquakes are scary, and fires.
I mean,
Yeah.
literally, what's stopping me from getting sucked into the volcano if I'm in a hallway, dude? Especially on a concrete wall.
Let's see. Okay, we have Tim. Tim S is here, and Meg showed up. Hey, Meg. HESA is here.
Speaking of earthquakes, I've only been in one actually. I remember the earthquake lasted about an hour when I was in my bed. You see my bed rumbling up and down. I'm like, what the hell is this? Is my room possessed or something?
HE, it was actually a 302 in that Ford Falcon.
Wow. I love Falcon. I love the old. What year?
69.
Yeah, I love love the older Falcons.
It's one where they're trying to make them look like a Nova for a few years, or a Skylark. That Cutlass. They're trying to copy GM, I believe, or catch up with GM in that line.
Kyle Lusk is here. Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, get on you, brother.
Posting links, Kyle. I don't have people's emails anymore, so at least for now.
Lusky, get on here. I was sneaking on the Georgia chat last night. I listened to Hornady's podcast. They put out each week, and they were talking about the Sub X line. They've expanded it beyond the 190 grain 30 cal. They're now doing a 45 cal, a 35 cal, and the 45 cal for the 4570, 450 Bushmaster. They're loading. They're doing 450 Bushmaster, 4570, and I can't remember what the other one was, but they're also releasing them as reloading components, and you can shoot them supersonic. The expansion rate at 1050 at 100 yards of that 45 is about a silver dollar. I mean, a $50. 75% is what they're saying. So I want to try that one. I know Pat does too. Put that in the 4570, or he'd put it in the Martini, and I put it in the 458 SOCOM. So I think Jamie needs to get that 35 caliber, put it as 35 Remington. That'd be a hell of a hunting round right there.
Kyle says he's feeding a pup. He'll come on.
Hey, Uncle Jim. Didn't he say last time you had a Chinese AK?
Yeah.
You looking for a sling for that?
Do I have a sling?
A Chinese surplus sling for it, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Came in a box with everything, sling, mags, all that.
I'm seeing a lot of Chinese surplus off eBay for that thing. Chinese chest rigs, slings, you name it, it's on there.
I have the little short Chinese mags. I guess people are really into those. It's like, they just stayed in the box. Yeah. Chinese drums. I sold those before the move because I don't really use a drum. It's bulky. Got good money for them, and then someone else came out with drums right after. Yeah, I've always liked Norinco AKs, and that's what I've had the most of.
They're all machined, right? None of them are stamped, correct?
Stamped and milled.
You have two kinds. Yeah. Well, you have different variations. You have slant back, straight back, and all that stuff, but milled or stamped. And I prefer stamped. I don't like the weight of milled. I just don't like it. It's too heavy.
The benefit of having a milled, though, is it doesn't bend like a stamped will if you are trying to crush the rifle.
If you're trying to what?
Crush the rifle, like if it was run over by a tank.
Yeah.
Oh, correct. Your mic's really turned down, Warsaw. I hear you, Pat. Standing in front of the air conditioner is a place to be right now. It was freaking hot.
You know, Pat, I was thinking about you when you went to the other house, and I'm like, you know what? I should cool Pat off and do a plowing video. Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days I gotta get an SKS.
Yeah, I've had a few of those, but I like the AK better.
Why? It's because it's simple. Take apart.
Trigger, you can do a lot more with an AK trigger than an SKS, a big old long trigger. I like, the Russians, you're the expert on that, but I think the Russians went to it because of the winters and stuff. The AK kept chugging. But I just like the AK better. Holds more. You don't have to do a funky conversion and all that. I remember the SKSs that had AK mags factory.
That's the only ones where Norinco doing it.
Those are cool. I just prefer the AK. It doesn't, shoot wise. If you have a good AK, it's going to shoot really good. So I don't buy the SKS shoots better thing at all. Depends on the AK.
You ever saw the 74?
Yes, I had one. I had the Romanian one.
Ames or Romac?
Bought it at a gun show way back.
Might have been Romac.
I don't know what they called them back then, but it was when they were using military parts.
Jim, I got a crack out of your Uncle John's unboxing video. I enjoyed that one. That was old school Uncle Jim right there.
Yeah, thanks. That one's like a classic. Yeah, I think it
made you a head knocker tomahawk and everything.
That's what I enjoy doing, those type of videos. So I got to mix it up, but
we even got a gobble 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 out of Mama. So
yeah. I thought, okay, how do I look? You look like a turkey. Gobble gobble gobble. That was fun, Uncle John. If you're still around.
That's one of my favorite chats is when you went to bed and we talked her into doing the gobble gobble. You never did another chat from the bed anymore.
No.
2 o'clock in the morning or whatever it was.
We didn't care for that the next morning. It's like, don't ever bring that into the bed again. Yeah. Well, Pat, you name it. I'll try and pick out a classic plowing vid, maybe like 1.5 foot of snow or something. One of the epic ones, some are better than the other. It's really hard to do holding a camera in one hand and doing that in the other.
Don't you have the chest harness? Didn't we get you all that garb?
Well, I have a rigged up one for the bobsled, but yeah, it doesn't. Plus, you got to remember you got gloves on. You're driving this beast down the hill, and then you got to turn the camera on. It's not like it's a phone. It's not
when
like
you're using your nose to do crap on your phone.
You got to take your gloves off and hit the button and do this and make sure it's on and focused and try and look at it. And so I just hold it out like that. It's not like having a GoPro. Yeah.
Do we need to get you the mitts where you can take it off and use your fingers and put it back on?
No, that's all right. I'll
You
just
gotta
do
get
it.
handlebar mount for the
Yeah,
cam.
I'll just do it the way I'm used to doing it because you're okay. The whole idea is to keep the phone from getting wet and covered in snow.
Just
So
blowing back
I
at
have it
you.
in my pocket. I pull it out, do a segment, and then put it back. Go around a little bit, and then do it again. And it's just I'm saving the from ruining the phone.
There's Uncle John.
Reduce power springs in two of your ARs. Oof. Ooh. Hammer springs you want stock, James. But good luck. Good luck with that. Let's see. Clip a gyro feather headdress. GoPro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wear the headdress when you're plowing down the mountain.
Well, yeah, it matches the tractor. First thing I thought after,
Kyle's backstage. Sorry.
oops, I just got a text from Tin Man. All
Good
right,
evening,
so
gentle people.
that's what I get from Tin Man. It's a phone that goes on your face.
Phone on your face.
Oh, no thanks. No.
Come on, Kurt. Get on here. Let's
All
see
right,
what's going
looks
on.
like I showed up at the wrong time. I'll just see my way out the back door. Good evening, everybody.
How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing good. Doing just peachy.
At least y'all are getting rain. Good God. We hadn't had a drop in 7 weeks.
Yeah, no, we're not. I don't know who you're talking to, but we're not.
Oh, somebody said in the side chat they're getting rain every other day in Georgia.
Oh, shit. I don't know where the hell they live. I can't buy a damn rainstorm.
Oh my God. It's Somebody
I'll
we
put it
have
to you
more
like this. I'm turning on my outside water to fill up my rain barrels so I can
to
water
fill up
my
the
grass.
rain.
I was very happy to see rain in July when it wasn't expected. So that's even better.
We had a good storm here 3 days ago, and that's when I found out that my downspout was busted, and I had to put a different one on there. So all the water that came down it ran out of the downspout, and not in the good way.
Yeah.
It
Out into
didn't
the rain
it didn't
barrels.
fill up any of my barrels.
Kyle, you have a full swimming pool of water.
You don't want to water the grass with
You can write your initials in it.
that. Well, I mean, yeah, you could do that.
If
I
I went
kind of like.
outside and peed now, I'd leave a green spot in the grass.
I like walking through my Georgia grass with my socks off and
Oh
feeling it
yeah.
between my toes.
Yeah. Zoysia is like carpet.
It's like walking on carpet, baby. I love it, and I'll be danged if I want to pump this pool water onto that.
How's it going, Kyle?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
just very well. And yourself?
Ugh. Between the storms and the rain and the possible threats of tornadoes coming through my area, I'm happy. I'll
Progressive
admit it.
rhino.
Oh, is tornadoes tonight?
Not tonight, but the past coming weeks and days I've been dealing with this rainstorms, dude. It's been ridiculous.
Oh, there's Jamie.
I know y'all been having a little bit of weather out there,
Ugh.
out there and up there.
People are either complaining, too bad you can't share, complaining or not enough.
Well, then again, would you rather have the tornadoes or the snow?
Snow.
Yeah, right now, either one.
No, I'm tired of this 110-degree crap.
Oh my God, yeah.
When it gets mid 90s, 100 degrees, even though it's dry here, I start thinking, man, snow would be so nice to be plowing right
Mhm.
now. It's, you
No.
can put clothing on, but you can't cool yourself off with clothing. And that,
Oh, speaking of which,
Twine's youngest sister's getting married next Saturday, and it's going to be 103 degrees.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
I'm glad it's a casual wedding.
Casual means swimming trunks and
Yeah, well, I'll be in short sleeves. I'll be in short sleeves, I guarantee you. But I got to wear my boots because we're going to be dancing.
oh Lord.
possible band. Oh, by the way, Garage Guy, that sounds great. Possible, I don't know what Johnny's talking about. Hello, Jamie.
I don't either, but I just restrung a guitar. Does that count?
Possible, I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, well, keep track.
Is that band or band?
BAND, band.
I know some goats and calves that are not happy about bands, but we're not
Whoa.
going to talk about that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, Hippa, how you doing?
Now, Uncle Jim, speaking of snow, did you hear what happened this past week? Russia is claiming that Alaska still belongs to them, and it's like, look, sons of bitches, we bought that territory from you guys long ago. It's not going back to you.
Well, they know they could probably they know this is their chance with Brandon.
With Brandon up there.
Yeah,
Did you
come
know
on.
they're fighting over isn't it the North Pole or the South Pole right now?
North.
With
Well, they don't know. He's going to try to shake hands with the South Pole while he's facing north, and he'll just stumble across the stage, and somebody will eventually run up to him and go, "No, just sit here." And then he'll read the teleprompter, and it says, "Sit down here." Repeat the line.
No, but
That YouTube short video where Biden's at the White House lawn and his wife's on one side and Kamala's on the other, and he goes, "America can be summed up in one word."
And then goes on for 30 fucking minutes. I'm sorry.
He just goes, blah, blah, blah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use vulgarity this early on the chat, but yeah, he went on for 30 minutes, and the one word that America could be summed up as.
Yeah, he just blew
or how about what was it? Jill Biden's racist comment of tacos.
Oh, that was so funny. She made the statement, and within 40 minutes, there was already a prepared statement by her. I don't know, her handlers or whatever. That was what she meant to say was no. What she meant to say was what the hell you wrote on that teleprompter, which is what she said.
Neither one of them make decision. Their handlers are doing it all.
All right,
That's what she meant to say.
What happened with the band that was just dropped today? I haven't watched.
I think he's talking about the assault weapons ban that's going through Congress right now.
Yeah.
Well, there's an assault weapon ban, and then there's a reciprocity carry act, and they each counteract each other in equal ways.
Regardless, it's violating the Supreme Court.
Well, we got to worry about.
If you're going to pass one, you got to pass the other, which means you ain't passed shit.
Well, can somebody please tell those people last time there was an assault weapon ban, crime went up, and that's why they got rid of it?
You can't tell them that because they don't want to hear that, Jim.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which.
Last time I checked, it was illegal to shoot people in cold blood.
Thank you.
I mean, just that's already illegal. It's illegal to carry a gun into a school. It's illegal to carry a gun into a church. It's illegal to carry a gun in a lot of places. But a lot of times people get caught with guns in places they shouldn't have them, and they decide to use them, and they're stopped with people on the sidewalk that have guns.
Oh,
Somebody's getting a weather alert.
No,
Amber,
somebody stole somebody's kid.
I've been
Amber alert.
noticing that.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that's more going on now.
I turned that off on the phone.
Well, I mean, last time I checked, if you're going to break 9 laws to shoot people, what's making one more law? You know, hang on
Laws
a
don't
minute.
do shit.
I'll be right back. Let me catch this.
He's got all kinds of issues.
Hey, Uncle Jim, right after Kyle gets back, I got to play some for it. Brandon said 10 years back when he had a better mind.
He never had a good mind.
His youth of being a younger man was actually a lot better than it is now.
I know, but you saw him in Congress talking about crack and how everyone should go to jail for 5 years. Well,
Yeah, I saw that.
Look at his son, okay?
Well, that was
when he-
Parmesan cheese. That was Parmesan cheese.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what? That's illegal possession of cocaine.
He was pushing 5 years for anyone caught with something the size of a quarter.
Let me ask you this, Uncle Jim. How many of those nuggets did he have in that?
How many what?
How many crack nuggets would he had in that scale? I'm trying to recall how many he had.
Oh, yeah, a ton. Yep. And they were arguing over the weight. He should have used a Wahoo scale.
Regardless, each nugget I say is 5 years for possessing it.
Yeah.
Well, you can organize a protest in front of the house of the Supreme Court, but you cannot haggle and harass AOC on the steps of the White House while she's trying to do a press statement. Not the White House, but of Congress, the Capitol. I'll say it in a minute. They were like, "Oh my God, all these racists were haggling her." Right. Telling her to go home.
Hey, Just Jeff, how you doing?
I can carry in a church here. Yep.
You back, Kyle? Kyle Lusk? Oh, he's still muted.
Yeah.
His phone was ringing. So Tin Man and Old Blue were hauling lumber today, or hauling logs today.
I know. I said, man. Well, you saw the comment. All right.
We were giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
That would 4 pickup truckloads would have been a hell of a bonfire, though. That's
Yeah.
what the rednecks would have done.
That's my thinking. Or just go put it somewhere. Yeah. It's wood. It's going to deteriorate. It's not garbage. Okay. It's wood.
It did look like evergreens of some kind.
Yeah, but I said put a free firewood sign right out front of the pile and get rid of most of it. Yeah.
You can't burn there. That's right. You'd have popcorn if you'd burn there.
What's the hardest wood you've cut into, Uncle Jim?
That I have?
Yeah. Me, it's oak and white elm. A white elm, you cannot hardly cut anything through that, dude.
Well, here, I don't know. I'd say mahogany. No, a dead tree. A dead pine. The pines here are condensed. Okay, so a pine tree that's this big around weighs a ton here because it takes them forever to grow and they're super dense and heavy.
Oh, it's that compacted sap.
Yeah.
We got ironwood trees here, and that'll dull a chainsaw in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And it will not float in water.
Yeah, it makes good grits too.
Yeah.
Kyle's back.
I like grits.
Grits.
Hey, Kyle.
For shrimp and butter and hot sauce.
Mm.
So
Talk to me. Keep going.
I got some for you. I want to play. This is what Brandon said 10 years
That's
ago
green.
back when he was insane. Ready? Hold on a sec here. This is what he said back 10 years ago.
We are desperately concerned about the circumstance relating to avian flu. We don't have enough vaccines. We don't have enough police officers. And we're going to debate the next 3 weeks, I'm told, gay marriage, a flag amendment, and God only knows what else. I can't believe the American people can't see through this. We already have a law, the Defense of Marriage Act. We've all voted, not where I voted, and others said, look, marriage is between a man and a woman, and states must respect that. Nobody's violated that law. There's been no challenge to that law. Why do we need a constitutional amendment? Marriage is between a man and a woman. What's the game going on here? And
Here's the way I feel about that. Marriage is a contract between two people. I don't give a crap if you're two men, two women, a man and a woman. It's a contract, and the government keeps their nose out of it.
Yeah, it's not the government's business to run our lives. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I don't care if you want to marry your dog in the backyard. It's not the government's job to tell you what you can and can't do.
No. Okay. That brings up a point. Did you see Preacher's video he just posted? Okay. Preacher, he's gone, but he's doing a video on that thermometer for barbecuing, right? And he's showing how quick the thermometer is and everything. And then he's like, maybe we'll test this on Champ, his dog. No. And I was like, do it.
No, you sick bastard.
For
Tim, be like,
You hear Baloo? She's already barking.
I thought that was funny as hell. That's why we love Preacher.
No, yep. Blue draws a line at worms. You can test me for worms, but nothing else.
Oh.
All right, guys, I'm going to bail.
Baloo just heard you say that, Jim, and she started.
Take care, man.
Okay, Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, you be good.
I'm going to sit inside chat for about 10 minutes, and then the pills will kick in. So I'll catch you next time around.
Okay, keep
All
us
right, Andy,
posted
we'll
on
catch you
your-
next time, buddy. Good seeing you, bud.
Yeah, keep us posted on your 300 blackout.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, take care, buddy.
Thanks. Catch you guys later.
Damn, Jim, you got Baloo fired up. She's in the living room raising hell.
You're not taking my temperature.
The reason they're trying to push the ban right now is because what's going to happen in November.
Right. They're going to get all they can as fast as they can.
Yeah, they're trying to get anything they can while they can get it.
They're rats. They're pissed off at the court, and now they just want to pull something funky. But hopefully, there's not enough rhinos. There probably is, and we have one of them.
Here's the thing about that, though, Uncle Jim. They don't realize that they're going to be sued up the wazoo, up the ass, like Governor Hochul in New York is going to be.
They don't care because they don't have to pay for it. Their states do. Right.
They're not accountable.
Right.
Not until the federal government gets on their ass.
Only Supreme Court.
I have some sad news, and I think some of y'all noticed it last night. I got some sad news. My Peterbilt Yeti cup.
Oh,
You ran over it.
oh, that's a Yeti.
Hey,
It was
high pressure air hose, some duct tape. You can blow that thing right back out.
no, in typical American style. We're going back with red, white, and blue, baby.
There you go.
I was
some
hoping
squeezing.
you shot it like the chronograph. Damn it.
No, it was on the bumper, and I had to back it into the campsite, and I ran right over it.
Oh, damn, Kyle.
And Angel came to me, and she was like, "Are you looking for something?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so." Just like an hour and a half later, And she's like, "You sure you're not looking for something?" I got the tent set up, and I'm like, "No." She goes, "Where's your drink?" I went, "Oh shit."
He saw outside. It
I
was
tell you
crushed
what,
by a
sleeping
vehicle.
in a tent this time of year, they're called sweat boxes.
Well, the thing about it was, she woke me up at about 2:00 in the morning. I mean, this was the camping trip from hell. I'll fill you in with the details if you want, but if it rained
I'm
one
hot.
drop, it
I wanna
rained
go
4.5
home.
inches up in the mountains where we were at. There was a river running through the tent, and it's really hard to sleep on an elevated cot with a 120-pound shepherd. Neither one of you are comfortable, especially when one of you is soaking wet.
And you smelled like a
But
dog.
man, the grill fell apart. Baloo got to eat a ribeye. I had like 2 potatoes and a piece of an onion. That was dinner. And then it rained for 5 hours straight. And then Angel got her hair stuck in the zipper of the tent.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Baby, I gotta get my knife out.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, "I'm fixing to cut your hair." She said, "Don't cut my hair." I'm like, "I don't know what to do." Oh, it was
Nightmare.
and that was one night.
And I tell you what, when it rains when you're camping, everything gets wet. Everything gets, and then you got to take it home and set it all back up just
Take
to
it
let
home,
it dry
set it
out.
all back up.
Hey, Kyle, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like was that show Lampoon's Vacation?
Oh, the National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yeah,
Pick one.
yeah, pretty much.
National Lampoon's Redneck Vacation. Yeah.
Redneck Vacation. Oh, dude, we need to make that. We need to make that. That would be. Oh God. Can we still get Randy Quaid?
I got to kill one. I got work. I had to kill one. Where was Vanessa?
I don't even have.
Andy beat me to it by.
I was looking around the pool. Apparently, we had a wonderful time today, or at least my girlfriend and her friends did. There's shot glasses all over the place, 2 empty bottles of rum, and towels all over the living room, which is what I'm washing right now. So I'm not sure and don't give a damn what happened to them. It's hardwood floors. All you got to do is spray and wipe. Done deal. They had a lot more fun than I did.
All right, let's see. Mark Thomas is here. Broke loader. There you are. Did Kitty get the troll?
No, I had to get him. Kitty must be mixing a drink.
Yeah, but
let me get to
it.
him. I want to get to him. I want to feed his toenails to his mother. Oh, sorry.
I'm getting an error blocking. Hang on. Let me do my
I've
work.
already blocked them.
Tactical FUD is here. That's why. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was having weird thoughts there for a second. I'm okay now. No more toenail feeding to your mother.
Vanessa, I had your back. I got you covered. Vanessa, did y'all ever finish your patio, hand mixing all that concrete? Good golly, Miss Molly.
I know that was an endeavor right there. Both of y'all have been busier than crap, enhancing your corona around your being, and I'm just sitting here going, and then
Twine's getting the dream shop, and I'm getting my reloading room back.
Hey, Kyle, speaking of Corona, guess what they're now calling the new variant?
Oh, my God.
The Ninja.
Wait, you got to be kidding me. I need
It's
to
on
see
Fox
something in
News. They're
writing.
literally calling it the Ninja.
The Ninja variant.
Yes.
Wait a minute. In all seriousness, I'm laying my cards on the table. Are you serious?
You want me to pull up the news video? I will right now.
I want you to email me the article is what I want you to do. The Ninja.
Give me a sec, all right?
Oh, so we're going to get juiced? Damn it. That was pretty good. Oh, goodness gracious, golly geez. Oh, Jim, why do you let me on here? Holy hell.
I have
Uncle
no
Jim's been
idea.
eating Cracker Jacks.
That's a Cracker Jack prize. What the heck is that supposed to be?
It's a tattoo. Tattoo. Put it on your forehead.
Apply directly to the forehead.
And then wear the
New
headdress.
Ninja COVID variant could be more likely to cause a breakthrough cases.
Oh, of course, just in time for November. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. We got to lock everybody down.
Mask indoors.
Do mail-in
Yes.
bonus.
I'll be sure to wear one in my living room while I'm by myself with a dog.
Why is that troll still here?
I don't know. Shoot him.
How did the troll go?
I told you.
Anyone else try? I'm getting an error.
Jesus. Hang on.
Hey, lead bullet junkie, what's up?
I can get there. Hang on. Ozark, you on it or not?
I'm on it. Andy got
Is
to it
it-
before I did.
Mm-hmm. And be gone.
All right, so anyway,
Hey, I remember to mute that one. Ha ha!
LBJ is here. How's it going? Who else did I miss? I spilled Cracker Jacks all over the carpet, and I have to admit, I ate some of it.
Crackers.
But was any of it Parmesan
In the
cheese?
South, we like fiddle faddle.
10-second rule.
Was any of it Parmesan cheese?
Any of what?
Hunter Biden Parmesan cheese off the floor.
Yep.
Oh,
Over your head, Jim.
oh.
I don't have the side chat popped out, but I went in there and cleaned house a little bit.
See, L-shaped desks, $30. Thrift stores, they rock.
See, Jim, I keep telling you, Minnie's a zombie.
I know.
Minnie's a zombie. You
I
know,
know.
you dug her a grave and everything.
She ate the brains again today. That's why I know it's her. I don't know what it is with her and brains. That's what she likes.
She's a zombie. I'm telling you. It was
Did she
eating
get another squirrel or was it a possum this time?
It was a chipmunk this time.
Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't make the Coliseum, so Stairway to Heaven. So that's good. I don't have to clean up. It's an easy clean.
That cemetery.
Jim, I'm gonna shoot you a text of what I have behind my house.
BPJ is here. Okay, what cop? Behind your house is what?
Hang on. I'm gonna shoot you a text from what I have hiding behind my house.
Oh,
Is it a gator?
It's not pineapple pizza.
I got a mama deer and her baby hanging out right behind my house. Coming
I
to the
don't
Salt
have
Lake
anything
about
that
4 times a
interesting.
day.
Now
it a
zoom
wolf?
in to the left side of the bottom of that bush.
Let's see this thing. Let's see this thing.
Oh, come on.
Did I say Mark Thomas is here? I can't. You've brain dead.
Oh, of course.
Anyway.
You get right to the end. Okay, you should have it any second. Zoom in to the bottom left of that bush.
God.
There's a movie that should come up. It should pop into your head.
All right, Kyle, you're gonna have to text that to me now.
What is this, Kyle?
Would that be a golf movie?
Yes, it is a golf movie.
I'm guessing Caddyshack or
The
something.
groundhog.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that bump by the bucket.
We got groundhogs
We
everywhere
got
up here.
groundhogs, baby.
Oh, man,
Hey,
those
they'll be
things are
they'll be
nasty.
digging dirt into your pool before you know it. Do you remember what they did to Pink Shear's front porch?
Oh Lord. Oh well, there's live traps out there, and I've got some metal coat hangers laying out just to grab the traps once they're filled to take them somewhere. Because I found out they're pellet resistant.
Yeah, you gotta put like spinach and crap in the live traps because they're not going to come to anything else. They're not going
Well,
to
I've
come to
got
peanut butter.
squash and peanut butter in there right now. I'm going to have some cantaloupe in there tomorrow.
I say they won't come to peanut butter.
Okay,
No.
I'll take that.
No, possums and coons, peanut butter all day long.
Well, there's another movie. Yes, same actor. That's the one where he relived the days over and over again. What was that?
Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
Groundhog Day.
That's one biting him on the ear.
but
Hey, they're
We're
nothing
here
but
with Punxsutawney
they're nothing but a
Phil.
10-pound rodent. But a
there's
22-250,
He
a
is
22-250 will
pellet-resistant.
turn them inside out. Let me tell you.
Well, the problem is I can't shoot a firearm inside the city limits. I live inside the city limits. I
You
mean,
need
I
to
can go
get
out
you
there
one
with
of those
22 magnum
high-powered
pistol
pellet guns.
and just bang, done.
Get you one of those high-powered pellet guns.
I've got a Gammo out here with supersonic rounds, and he
yeah.
just stood up and went, "The hell."
just get one of
Hey, Kyle.
get one of those cage traps and take him for a ride somewhere.
That's what I did.
gotta
That's
get
what
'em
I've
in
got
those
the
live
squash and the peanut butter in.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey,
That's what
Kyle.
I'm saying. I've got a pellet resistant groundhog that, I could take a 12 gauge in a second and get rid of it, but I'll go to jail.
Kyle.
Yes.
The best thing that groundhogs like is cut up apples.
I heard apples or cantaloupe, fruit. And my cantaloupe's in the fridge because I was going to enjoy it before I took the leftover booty out there and threw it in a trap. Because, man, that sucker smells. I'm a sucker for good melon.
Yeah. Trip and drop the cage into the pool by accident.
Oh, that's mean. That's bad. That's bad.
That's what Tin Man said.
I know. It's so bad.
No,
That's inhumane, dude.
no.
I would say your favorite neighbor's house.
Hey,
Actually,
send it to Crank. Cranky loves groundhogs. Send it
I
to
think I'm
Cranky.
going to fly it to Utah. I'll poke some holes in the box.
No, ours are bigger than yours.
Hey,
I
Kyle.
went around the corner on the dirt road down here, and I was like, what the hell are those? They were like miniature red bears. They're Utah color.
They look like
Yeah,
they're land beavers.
I saw a video where somebody was jogging and his dog was running with him, and it wasn't a small dog. And this groundhog come out and tackled the dog, and there was all this ruckus, and the jogger just punted the groundhog, and the groundhog was like, "Really?"
Does Blue not go after the
dog didn't know
groundhog?
what to do. He done
Does Blue
lost
not go after the groundhog, Kyle?
Whew.
I don't know what's worse, a groundhog or a badger.
Oh,
Badger.
don't mess with the honey badger.
Don't mess with the Badgers. Yeah. 67 Rebel SST AMC is here.
They come with the vengeance.
Groundhogs don't.
The devil dog.
Groundhogs are just there for the food. Honey
Yeah,
badgers come
groundhogs.
with you done ticked me off. I'm here to settle a score.
Well, groundhogs
They
no
got
different.
claws and everything.
Well, groundhogs have sharp teeth, though. They'll lose a finger.
Well, I'm not losing a finger. I'm going to grab the cage with coat hangers. I ain't
Kyle,
stupid.
you got to teach Blue to go after those groundhogs.
Oh, she almost caught him. She almost caught him. She was raising hell in the living room. I'm like, what's the matter? She just raising hell at the back door, opened the back door, and boom, lightning bolt.
Hey, Kyle.
He was within a step and a half of the groundhog, not her, but the groundhog, before it got up underneath the pool house.
Hey, Kyle, here's an idea for you.
Right up there on it.
Here's an idea. Get the groundhog after you trap it, dump it into the cougar pit, and run away.
Well, here's another one. Take the groundhog, skin it, boil it, hang its hide and skulls on sticks in the woods as a warning to other wildlife that if you come in here, bad times are ahead.
If you do that, you have to freeze it and ship it to Preacher to serve to his church on Wednesday.
No,
either that or I have to register myself as some offender with the government. I don't know.
No, that's effigy.
Mig has a thing with critters. Read that one.
Kyle, that's known as an effigy.
I didn't do it.
So you're posing a groundhog effigy. That's literally what that is.
But there's no shield. So does it really count?
No. A groundhog effigy.
Oh, Uncle Jim, did you know where it would go?
Am I surprised? No, it goes everywhere on these chats. I'm not surprised.
Jim, I just strung a guitar. You ready to play something?
No.
Me neither. Okay.
Baby fingers.
You strung it, but you didn't tune it. So
yeah.
No, I didn't play that Chinese song, Tune In. I didn't
No,
do that.
Uncle John whipped out his guitar he hasn't seen forever out of the case, and I'm like, no,
well,
my fingers are softer than Tin Man's new baby bottom.
I understand totally. Here's where I'm at, and this won't even handle it. I guess you could call it a case of drunken priming. I got on Amazon, bought a 10-pack of acoustics. Here's a couple of electrics. I got strings for all kinds of stuff.
What's the weight of the acoustics? I made the mistake of putting heavy ones on, and oh my gosh, it almost killed me.
Yeah, these are mediums. The E string's a 13. It's a little high for me, so I only strung one guitar with that. But my electrics are 9s, and the heaviest, the bottom E is a 42 instead of a 56, like on the acoustic.
hello, Gatulio, if I'm saying that right. Welcome.
But I've got
Brazil.
strings out the wazoo, and I got guitars out the wazoo, so I got to figure out what I want to play and string them up accordingly.
Free bird. Free bird.
No.
Yeah, there's some
play
songs.
it? Yes. Do I want to? No.
Let's see. We're from most of us are the U.S., United States. I have a foul that's Brazil receiver, and good for your new leadership. It's much better. I saw his son on the news talking about what's going on and how they lowered a bunch of crime and everything by letting people have guns.
Mhm.
They allowed people to have guns in their home and made it more available, and it sure did lower the crime about 35%.
It's amazing.
Down there in Brazil, was it? Maybe it was Argentina. No,
No, it's
No,
Brazil.
Brazil.
Mhm.
Love Brazil. Love the U.S. UFC fighters. Okay,
It
jiu-jitsu,
was
baby.
amazing. You let people defend themselves, and they don't get
And crime
attacked as
goes
much.
down. Yeah.
Weird.
Get rid of the goddamn cartels.
I wasn't even going to say that. Just let them defend themselves.
Yep.
Now, let me tell them this: martial artists that come from Brazil are tough as nails. Yeah,
They
baby.
are.
You
They're
ever see a
good
Brazilian
guys.
woman?
There's two
I don't
champs.
want to mess with any of them.
Two champs right now in the UFC.
But if they break into my house, I'll shoot them. I ain't gonna fight them.
You ever seen a hot Brazilian woman?
Yes, I have. Angel,
Well,
go to
they
bed.
have a whole bathing suit for that. Yeah.
A lot of them are gun owners too.
And they also have a wax job.
Where do they hide that gun?
No, we're not talking that type of woman. Here we go. Gray gun.
I
Did
got
you
a
say
Smith.
it was a ray
I got a
gun?
Smith 29 with a 9-inch barrel. I bet you can't guess where it is. Yeah.
Those are killing me.
Stand up and grunt.
Yeah, just don't sneeze.
This can go anywhere, people.
Yeah, the Raging Bull just weighs too much. Yeah,
Don't you love it?
Oh my goodness, Taurus.
yes, the Raging Bull is just too much.
All right. Yeah, I guess the Taurus G2C. GTC.
They have a hairstyle. Yes, they do. It's called lack of.
I don't know if they call the Raging Bull a hairstyle, but
No, it's probably Bursa in the bush.
in the bush. In the bush. In the
A
bush.
Bursa in the bush is better two in the hand. No, whatever.
Didn't Ozzy Osbourne write a song about that?
Oh, man.
And if you do it in layers, it's called the Charter Arms, right?
I don't know, but it all boils down. Oh, hang on. To the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Or the Green Hot.
All right, you bring your red one, and I'll challenge you with that green one. Whew. That sucker will slap you naked and hide your clothes. Oh Lord! All right, hang on.
Kyle's got the guitar out.
No, I ain't got the guitar out. I got the pack of cigarettes / pipe / vape out.
Are you smoking Pall Malls or Marlboros?
These are Pall Malls, but I do have some American spirits here.
God, Pall Mall, that'll get you high just on the first track.
I thought you rolled your own, Kyle.
I do roll my own. I'm out of paper.
I forget who it was, but some politicians proposed to legalize crack cocaine. And I'm like, are you fucking high?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
All right. Well, politics aside, I have to say this. Did you see where Newsom, he's going to try and run, was talking to Floridians and telling them to come to California?
Oh, geez.
That was straight clickbait.
Come to California. Did you see where Newsom said that? Come to California where you can be free and all this other stuff.
He only put that on Fox News. He only put that on Fox News.
There's a guy. He's a younger kid. His name is Bo Bergdahl. That's a comedian, young kid, and he's got a song. I think the name of that song is "Pandering." It's a pretty good song. Everybody in America should check it out. Ozark, I'm serious. Pull it up. I know you got multiple screens. Pull up Bo Bergdahl. Not Bergdahl. No, shit. That's that communist traitor rat
Bo
bastard
Berman.
bitch. Do what?
What was it? Bo Berman or what was it?
I came up. I don't have my phone on me. Bo Burnham.
Country boy pandering. Bo Burnham.
Yep, that's it. Listen to that. That pretty much sums it up. He just blatantly spits it right in everybody's face right there on stage.
Metrosexuals have never done a hard day's work in their lives, but they figured out the words and the phrases they can use to pander to their audience, and they list the same words and phrases off sort of Mad Lib style in every song, raking in millions of dollars from actual working class people. You know the words, you know the phrases like.
He's a hell of a pianist. I'll give him that.
Blue jeans, a red pickup, rural noun, simple adjective.
A rural now.
No shoes, no shirt, no shoes. You didn't hear that. Sort of a mental typo.
A mental typo.
It's humorous. If you can, post a link to that song in the side chat there. It's that guy's he's worth
Bo
listening
Burnham.
to. Yeah,
Pandering.
he's a younger kid, but he got a square head on his shoulder.
Is Meg still here? What's on your finger, Meg?
I'm scared to find out.
All right. He's got something blue on his finger.
I hope it's
Smurfette?
not one of the treasured jewels from the Thor movies, because we know where that came from.
And right above that, I saw what Tim Man wrote about sending stuff back. That was funny. All right, we're not going to mention any names, so okay.
Was it a crust Smurf?
No.
A Smurf.
Oh, anyway, what else can we talk about here?
Well, if you want to know when you're sliding a 2x12 down between your hands and there's a nail sticking out one side, what happens? Do you want me to show you what happens to the web between your thumb and?
Don't do
No,
that.
we covered your toe for the last 3 weeks.
My sister-in-law said, "Y'all got to get Aflac, man."
Ozark. I've been called a lot of things. Never a carpenter, but I do know that you don't get your hands between wood, nails, hammers, gravity.
We were setting up scaffolding so the guys could put the soffit and fascia up in the peak of the shop.
Why did you have nails in the wood?
Well, yeah, I didn't know the damn son of a bitch was there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this crap on my hand.
That's nothing.
That's Magic Marker on the palm of my hand, by the way. The cap came off in my pocket.
Public service announcement: when you're setting up scaffolding, make sure there's no nails in it.
In the 2x12, you're using his walkboard.
It's going to be bad.
Right.
Here, I got a story for you. I'm at work, right? I'm creating some stuff. I didn't have a crowbar, so I thought it was best. All right, just grab 2 hammers. Dumbass me thought it was best to hit the other head with a hammer with another hammer, and guess what happened?
Oh, you got splinters of metal in your face.
Yep, right in my middle of my forehead, right between the eyes. And I got home, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I pull out my knife, and sure enough, there's a hunk of metal still on my skin after a day. Thank God I had my eye protection.
I am the world champion carpenter of cutting the board too damn short. I challenge somebody to beat me.
You can always cut more off, but you can't Put it back on.
I've looked all over Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon, and everything for a board stretcher, and I ain't found it.
It's called F26 or liquid nails.
Have you tried Menards? Save big money. At
Menards.
We don't have
11%
those
off.
here.
Yeah.
I live in the South. We don't have those.
Yeah. 11% rebate or whatever that is they got.
The only reason I knew what that store was is because I've been to Illinois to visit my ex-in-laws.
Your ex-in-laws. You're still friends with your in-laws. Ex-in-laws.
Ish. My ex-wife, not so much. Damn, nobody saw the humor in that one. All right, got it.
I got it. We've heard about it.
What was another one? I was opening up a crate, Kyle. This was a couple years ago. The worst thing you could do is actually be in front of a board that's about to come at you, and it's full of staples. And the only thing that blocked it from actually hitting my eyes and my face was my bare hands. And sure enough, I got a staple go through my bone.
I had several of the guys from our cruise helping me today. Me and Twine pay them cash to come help us on the weekends. And we use those multi-folding ladders that, it's an A-frame where you can stretch it out and make it, we use those because you can pack them up on your trucks easy.
Yeah, the gorilla ladders.
He learned today that you fold them first and then lower the legs because he pulls the two sides out and his toe is in between the rungs and that sucker goes and he goes,
I knew what you was going to say before you said
I
it.
felt that.
That's
He was like trying to tough it out. He was like, I felt that. I'm like, you only do that once. He knows it hurts so bad.
He knows now.
Fold them, then shorten them. It's a lot easier on the toes.
Hey, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold.
You got to know when to fold them.
Know when to walk away. They wrote a song about that.
Yeah.
Holy!
He's our summer apprentice we got.
You got my left hand hurting, dude. Damn it. Oh.
Here you
God,
go.
I christened the shop today with about 40 drops of blood. This thing sweat.
What is that?
Kyle, there you go.
Are you wearing
Thanks,
a
Cracker Jacks, for the
It wasn't
non-choke toy. Yeah, thanks for the non-choke toy. Wow, what a prize.
Oh, I thought Uncle Jim was in India.
It could have been a plastic Indian. You never know.
Hello, my buddy.
If you look at let's talk about toys for a minute. Dangerous toys. Oh,
you leave
yard darts.
I'm about to say you leave lawn darts out of this.
Lawn darts was one of them, but there's one that's even better. Some reason it popped up on YouTube, so I had to click on it. The most dangerous toys of the '60s, and one of them is this thing you're in, like in a kiddie pool, and it whirls around like this and goes everywhere. Well, it was strangling the kids. It goes around every time. It'd go around their neck. And there's this guy that tests out dangerous toys from the old days, right? But this thing was like, it was choking kids. It winds around their necks and they're like, they're in a swimming pool it was hilarious. And the other one
does not sound funny to me at all.
No, if you watched it, it's hilarious. But anyway,
well, I'm sure you can act like the mainstream media and spin anything into whatever you want, but that does not sound humorous to me at all.
Another one only lasted one year as a toy, and it was a gas-powered pogo stick. Okay, and it was breaking people's feet. You fill it with.
You could pass Hunter Biden off as a cheese specialist quicker than you could pass that story off to me.
Oh, never mind. You blew it. You blew it for me, Kyle. A gas.
I didn't blow it. I blew it up.
Okay, Johnny knows what I'm talking about. But then they had a gas-powered pogo stick. So every time you went down, it
Oh
ignited.
no! Oh!
Ignited. Oh man, Kyle's a little handful. I'm gonna mute him
How
and
many teeth is he missing?
never mind.
Gas-powered pogo stick. Who the hell would do that?
It has a carburetor and you fill it with gas and it's for kids. Every time on the downstroke, it goes off.
So they built a hit and miss engine pogo stick for kids.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
High compression. All right. Johnny's seen both of those. Yeah, it's funny. Most of the toys were dangerous. That's what made them fun.
Yeah, that's what made most of the normal people survive. The rest of them, they just died. You know,
Ozark left, but
Normal people, Kyle.
normal people survived. The weak ones didn't.
it's thinning the herd. Yeah.
Well, how about the Tide Pod challenge? That's not normal.
Okay, think about how big the Tide Pod challenge would be if the weak ones didn't die 30 years ago.
You know, gas powered pogo sticks are still.
They be freebasing Tide Pods.
You know, Jim, gas powered pogo sticks are still legal in San Francisco, but nothing else is.
That's only to plug the hole, Ozark.
What was funny is they're all in mint condition. The pogo sticks are all in mint condition.
What's the cannon that launches potatoes? Potato cannons.
That's because
Potato
they got
cannons.
wiped on the way out.
Oh, the whirly thing was just hilarious, though. It just goes around. Oh, this is so cute, and then it starts strangling people like an anaconda. Hilarious.
Well, my brother-in-law learned that you know, lighter fluid's good in potato cannons. You know, propane's good in potato cannons, but starting fluid explodes potato cannons.
Got to use the hairspray, baby.
Oh yeah, we got potato cannons. Yeah.
Man, you
but don't
you
use
get
starting
100-yard
fluid.
accuracy out of a potato cannon.
Oh, that's bad.
We're going to take this in the cause.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just stupid.
All right, take him to the hospital to have him removed.
At first, I thought it was a muzzle brake.
There's your sign.
It ain't. At first, I thought it was a muzzle brake. What a... I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Motard.
Broke loader. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. It's a great idea. It's just, it's like we talked about reloaders. There's people that can start an engine with shotgun shell, and there's other people that shouldn't be anywhere near it.
That's exactly right.
Construction, James. I just told the story. I was sliding a 2x12 up on the scaffolding, and it had about a half inch of a nail sticking out, and it just took a hunk out of the web of my thumb.
You don't need that.
And liquid skin, which is CA glue and alcohol, that'll make you dance. It'll make you dance.
Use it on my thumb.
Oh my God, it burns. Oh,
it's terrible.
You ever ripped off a big toenail off your big toe?
Why, yes, I have.
You want to see? No, it's not pleasant, dude.
Hey,
I was cutting squash for squash casserole.
Don't show it on camera, please.
Got a little too close to the mandolin blade and cut the end of my thumb off.
That was just a teaser. No, I would have rather torn the whole toenail off, but I just tore half the toenail off.
I've torn off the whole toenail off because I don't know what the hell happened, but I split part of my nail off.
I'll be glad when that grows back because this is 4 chats in a row on the toenail.
Oh, speaking of toenails now, Uncle Jim, I was on my friend's stream. He was playing a song that's called Toenail Soup. A toenail soup.
Oh, that's tasty.
You people.
Oh, we got our buddy back. Hang on.
What? Is he back in the chat again?
Hey, got him before you guys. All right.
If he made me a mod, I'd take care of the guy.
Hey, Broke Loader, you should come on here. You don't have to be on camera. You can just, chill by the thing, by the reloading room.
You can choose this option. Aha!
Yep.
Toenail soup. Toenail soup.
No, stop. Oh,
What?
I haven't had dinner yet.
Toenail soup.
No, bad, no.
Yeah, let's change the subject. Come on now.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
If
a woodchuck
Oh my gosh.
And how many frogs are going to fuck?
What did I miss?
Ozark just texted me a picture of his toe.
Oh my God.
my little nubbin toenail.
You sexy bastard.
We should 3D print a toe cover.
Oh.
Toelets for every toe. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh. It's magic.
Jim, be sure and zoom into that.
Oh.
Yeah. While you're eating.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Oh my gosh.
What, you're disgusted?
Kyle, you want to see it?
No, I really don't. Forget my number. No, stop.
He's going to send it to you.
I know what you're doing.
He's sending it to you.
I bet he puts flyers, at the post office.
Change my number. Call Verizon. Verizon on the phone.
I bet you Ozark.
If you sent me a picture of your up toe.
Here, I'll show you the ripped off nail off mine.
I'm probably going to look at it, laugh a little bit, and then yak.
Oh my gosh! How do we kill this?
Golly!
How do we kill this?
Holy! I didn't know it was foot fetish tonight. Jeez. I was expecting you to be in your headdress, Jim.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to get the tomahawk out in a minute. You guys.
What the hell did I walk into?
Okay.
I got some charcoal, a fan, and a cooler, and some fireworks.
Yep, there's the ripped off nail.
Oh shit! Then Ozark, he's gonna be the gentleman. He's gonna be nice and calm and collected. And he goes, "But you have heard of me."
William, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. Twine and I are watching season 4. You got your text, didn't you? Twine and I are watching season 4.
I don't know. No, bad. No, I don't. I don't know. My phone's in there charging.
We're watching season 4 of Stranger Things.
I know. Well, that's like season 12 of Stranger Things, from what I'm understanding.
And I'll go, Twine. It is time, Twine. Stop it. It's time, Twine.
I was bummed out when Ozark ended, and I thought I had half the more shows, phase 2, and I guess I watched those. So man, I was pissed.
Poor Ruth. Are we gonna do this shit or what?
Yeah, Ozark was a good show.
Oh, you've actually seen it?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
But season 2, they broke it in half, and I thought I had half to go, and no, I already saw what happened. Yeah,
Mhm.
Well, I don't have TV, so
didn't like the ending.
I tell you what, one of my favorite shows that was Justified. I love that series.
Oh,
Yeah, I caught some of those, and I was like, I got to watch the rest of these. That's
Raylan Gibbons.
the sheriff
Yeah.
guy or whatever.
He was a
you,
U.S.
Deputy
Marshal.
U.S.
Yeah.
Marshal.
Yeah.
He's actually that's actually based on a true story. Actually, Uncle Jim.
Oh, really?
Yep, and they're actually making another season, bring back of him. Actually,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up on that one because I did like the ones I saw. And I love the name. Well, that was Justified.
Well, watch it from the beginning, and you catch the whole story. They actually kept the same writers through what was it, 4 seasons, something like that, and they were full blown like 20 something show seasons. So it wasn't this 8, 9, and 10 show crap. Pat's putting
yeah,
the
Jim, I
chat
was
on
wondering if you
audio
saw
only.
that.
Pat's got this nailed. This should be a podcast with Ozark here. Ozark should be podcast only until he heals. Yeah.
The daily toe update.
oh geez,
Longmire was good. What is Longmire? And
it's on Netflix. It's a whole series that's been around for a while too.
Isn't that
And
the
what-
sheriff that carried the lever action?
Yep,
I
Winchester.
tried to get. I watched like 6 shows of that and just couldn't get into it.
Is it Western times or modern times?
Modernize.
Modern.
Huh.
How about Yellowstone?
Well, it's
yeah.
like
Beth Dutton. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Beth.
I got Yellowstone on
Beth
the
is
first 3 seasons, I think, on DVD, and it seems like a good show.
Yellowstone gets better after season 3. It gets good.
Yeah. It took a minute to get into it. It was just like The Walking Dead.
No, it's not.
I was about
No.
to hang it up.
No, it's nothing like
no.
Walking,
Walking
Dead. What
Dead.
the hell are you talking about?
It's got better acting than that. Yeah.
Well, when The Walking Dead came on, I was about to hang it up, and then Carl got shot. I was like, "Ooh, I got to stay up. I know I got to be at work at 5 in the morning, but it's only 1 o'clock. Let's watch the next one." You know.
No, Broke Loader just skipped to like season 4 or whatever on up. I loved when the bikers were out partying on his property.
Oh, where are you
It
from?
reminds me of
I think
Dallas.
back over
Uncle
Kyle.
Jim.
Oh boy,
Uncle Jim,
Broke Loader, you
I like
just aged. You just
Kyle is just Kyle. I can't talk over.
chronologically aged yourself.
Uncle Jim. I like the part when Dutton says, "Where you from? California." Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, but when they had the bikers on the property and the bikers were giving them crap, and then he made them dig a hole.
He's like, "Get the hell out of here! I'm putting you down on the ground."
No, he just made them dig a hole.
Yep.
And they were begging to get out of there, and then they run over their bikes. Yeah, that was good. That was America. That was America right there. Out in the country, Idaho Rogers is here.
It's called Dutton Ranch, not the Yellowstone Ranch. The Dutton Ranch.
Yeah, he's right. All they do is kind of break horses a little bit.
No,
That's
no,
it. Yeah.
What is it what's the ranch that's in Texas? Six. What is it called? 6 Sixes, wherever it is. Yeah, 3 Sixes.
That's the real ranch.
Yeah, that's
And that
real.
guy that played that dick show horse guy was the real. That was him.
Yep.
He owns that
I'm telling
ranch.
you, I could be a movie star. I get bucked off a horse. I've seen me do it.
I've seen me do it.
I've only ridden a horse once, but that was when I was a kid. So somebody's got to teach me again.
The best guy on
I'll
Yellowstone.
give him a run for his money for about 4 seconds, and then he's going to win, and I'm going to lay there and cry and ask for a beer and a cigarette.
It wasn't for me, Pat.
No, let me ask you
But
this,
it
Kyle.
will make for good film. I can promise you that, because I will live the part.
All right, Uncle Jim. Here's my proposal. I'll give you $50 right now if Kyle Lusk would ride a bull under 10 seconds.
Ride a bull.
I didn't say I'd ride a bull. I said I'd hop on a horse and try to break it for about 3.5 seconds.
No, you got to
We
ride
tried-
a bull.
When Preacher came down for the unicorn hog hunt, we tried to get him on a horse. He was like, I couldn't get in that daggum four-wheeler. Because you think I can get on a horse?
I'm telling you, I'm good for about 3.5 seconds, but then I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna ask for a beer and a cigarette, and you better keep that damn bull off. Of
We
me
don't want to
and the
hear
horse.
about your sex life. We do not want to hear about your sex life.
Well, that's where Uncle Jim takes over.
I should go get on the neighbor's horse with the headdress. Oh yes.
And your lever action, yeah.
I love riding horses, but sometimes
Well, Jim, you got to put some bling on your lever action if you're gonna wear that headdress.
you need some lightning jack boots.
Nobody ever irrigates. Oh yeah,
Bought this headdress from a Navajo. Cost me $50.
I knew a Chicago hoe, but never a Navajo.
Whoa!
I'm sorry. Buffalo versus Longhorn. White buffalo at that.
Buffalo's kicking his ass.
Buffalo meat is awesome. I love buffalo.
We've got a game farm around here that's got a herd of white buffalo.
Look at this standoff we have here. It's rather impressive.
Yeah,
That is a high capacity assault cow, though. Buffalo.
Ozark. How come do you cook buffalo much? It's good.
I have in the past, considering Twine's family raises Angus. I haven't done buffalo in a long time. Now, back when I was executive chef at Blue Mesa, we had wild game and buffalo on the menu. So our most popular wild game was New Zealand red deer, but we served ostrich and emu and buffalo, red stag, New Zealand red deer, antelope. We got some crazy stuff in. We did camel. We did giraffe. That was not a hit. People are like, I'm not going to giraffe.
What'd you sell on giraffe? Neck roast?
No, it was backstrap.
What does it taste like?
Huh?
What does a giraffe taste like?
It's chicken. Lean like elk or venison. It's a dark meat like that.
Okay.
I buy a lot of bison from the local butcher shop, and it's amazingly good.
Bison's lean. You got to cook it fast and hot.
Treating myself.
Any lean meat like bison, elk, deer, you got to cook fast and hot. And if you cook it past medium, you're ruining it. You're absolutely ruining it.
Whoa!
A little bit of a hernia on that water buffalo.
That must be popular. I don't know.
Is that what you call? Town. Is that what they call eating ass?
She's got.
All right.
Look at.
I was about to play the ice cream truck music.
Yeah. Where's Preacher when you need him?
All right, that's enough.
Do you have any ginger?
Yeah.
No, but I hate to say this, but
this chat's gonna get kicked off YouTube so bad.
Maybe Ozark, maybe you can give me the answer to this. Angel went to the grocery store. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see
Did
if
she
I can
bring you
find-
some
what'd she
spotted
do with
dick?
them? What'd she do with them? She hid them. She hid them. That's what she did. Oh, crap. Hang on. She didn't hide them. She just moved them. Hang on a minute.
My late sister-in-law worked at Kroger, and she called me one day and went, "What the hell is spotted dick?"
Well,
I
this
said
is
that would be canned rice pudding with raisins. Yeah.
I looked at this, and it's a packet of some seasoning, and she's already put it somewhere. Everybody with simple.
Well, Uncle John, you got the gooey duck up there. It's a delicacy.
Everybody with simple mindsets, please mute or watch a different channel for a second.
Geez, here we go.
But it looks, it's some seasoning that's a starfish looking thing that looks. Well, the name is Glen Anus or something like that, and she's gonna make a pork dish with it. I'm scared.
Is she gonna make a pork dish with Glenn's anus?
that's what it looked like. I was like,
Hey, Kyle. Here's an idea. Why can't we just rename Uranus into Ass? Planet Ass.
You know, we're only 2 hours in. This is usually a 4 hour.
I don't know. She's all into it. I've trimmed up my pork belly and everything. I'm making bacon tomorrow, and all that.
Are you sure it's not anise?
What? Hey, I don't know how to say it.
ANISE, anise.
I don't know. Look, it looks
Does
like
it
a
smell like?
starfish.
Does it
You
smell like
figured it
licorice?
I can see Kyle at the store. I'll take some anus, please. It's not.
A nooses. A nooses.
I don't know about you and your anus, but I sure like eating that stuff. Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Where
buddy.
I come from, shoot, we eat the heck out of them anuses.
I wish
I don't
Scotsman
know,
was
some
here.
kind of seasoning that she's going to use with the trimmings off his pork belly and some rice and something else. Anise or
Anise. Yes, it tastes like licorice. Yes.
maybe that's it.
Anise. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't read the package though.
ANISE, anise.
Or see what was in the package.
Well, star anise.
Yes.
I'm not a licorice fan. I'm not an anise fan. I don't like Oysters Rockefeller. I don't like Pernod. I don't like anything that tastes like anise.
I can just tell you, it looked like a sack full of assholes.
You probably don't like ouzo either.
No, I do not like ouzo.
Oh,
yeah, Upa all you want to. I do not like. I do not like ouzo. You either like licorice, black licorice, or you don't, and I don't. Ugh, no.
I don't know what she's got in mind. She's engaged in the pool activities enough for tonight, so she's in bed.
Do you like black licorice?
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, then you'll probably like it. I
don't like carrot.
But she threw that bag on the table. I said, "What the hell is that?" It looked like black anuses or something. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. They look
Why
like
is that on my kitchen table?
they look like little stars. That's they call it star
Yes.
anise. Yeah.
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 It is the starfish, Jim. It is
Yeah.
the starfish.
I think this is the point where everyone knows they can get away with it on these chats.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hey, this is a great Saturday. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah, it has been a great Saturday. Let's all enjoy it. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, we can go off the rails and see what happens. Or we can abide by their terms and conditions and mind in their own little stay in the left lane over here and not have any fun at all. By God, I want an exit ramp. Let's go off the rails.
The star anise right there.
That's it
where
right
licorice,
there.
that's where licorice comes from.
Yeah.
It is the anus.
When I was chef at Blue Mesa, we
the
had
anise.
tequila. We had a bottle full of that star anise with tequila in it. People would be like, "Oh yeah," the people that love ouzo love that tequila with
You
star
had a
anise.
bottle full of assholes.
Yeah.
Now, Ozark, you know, it's one thing I don't like. I do not like molasses.
Molasses. I
Yeah.
like ribbon cane molasses. I do not like black strap molasses. Uncle Jim's got a nugget.
Jim's got the golden nugget that came out of a black anus.
I got my ice balls.
What the fuck is wrong with us? Oh my God!
Having a good time. That's what.
What? You're taking vitamins?
Oh yes, ice balls are full of vitamins and minerals.
Was that your
and
gummy
bourbon
bear?
and bourbon?
Bourbon. I like bourbon.
Well, you'll like ice balls then.
What was Jim showing? Was that like a Flintstone?
Because that was all that was in the freezer up here. So I ran out of beer.
Well, you'll have that on your bigger jobs. Oh no.
Oh no, Tal Flatermouse is on Warsaw.
He wants to buy that.
Giant 5-pounder.
$30.
How much?
They're cheaper than primers.
$30.
Cheap. I don't like licorice that much.
I wouldn't mind buying one of these and actually using it as a target.
Right,
I'm
Tal
waiting to see
Flatermouse.
how I enjoy this Korean starfish dinner that she's making. Sounds pretty good.
Korean starfish.
Look at
Are
this
they still
one.
moving?
Look how big that thing is.
What are you doing? Why? And why are you doing it? Oh my God.
That's a big gummy bear. Uncle Jim, look at this thing.
Jesus.
Oh crap!
That's the biggest Flintstone vitamin I've ever seen. You even have to have another hand to pommel the. Never mind. Do not neglect the.
I found Stitch. Do you guys remember Stitch?
Yeah.
I found him. Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
That's a baseball. You can't see on. I got the lights turned low.
Yeah, we can see it.
I got to do another Stitch video. I love Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Let me go get Stitch. I miss Stitch.
Now Pat likes Lilo and Stitch.
Who's that pink one? It's did you forget Stitch's girlfriend? I can't remember her name.
Me no know.
I know you know what I'm talking about then.
You talking about the Hispanic girl?
No.
Patrick?
Hold up. Angel, that's her name, Angel.
Oh, she's in the bed downstairs.
No, that's Stitch. That's what you're talking about. No, that's Wilson.
No, that's Stitch.
No, that's not Wilson. Wilson was a volleyball.
Yeah, that's Stitch. 10 millimeter.
Oh, look at this
From now
upside
on,
down smiley face.
He turned into a prop, and he talks to me from time to time. Yes.
Whatever happened to the light, the Zippo lighter?
Jerry?
Jerry,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Jim.
I know.
It's
we got
Jerry.
we got to revisit Jerry again.
Oh,
Yeah. God, you had done Jerry over the years.
I know.
Hey, Uncle Jim.
How about Jerry and Stitch are fighting over talking to me? Yeah, in my head.
I don't think that any of us could wrap our minds around that video. Because it would be worse than Willy Wonka's chocolate factory with all the Oompa Loompas having AK-47s and the visitors showing up with M4s and body armor and night vision and riot shields. It would just be chaotic.
Looks like we have a few new guests here that are talking prison P.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, Uncle Jim. You have a Mosin, don't you?
No, not anymore. Had a Polish.
It had a snake in that thing, most likely. You know why?
Had a what?
A snake in it.
A snake?
Here's my old video.
So I'm cleaning my Mosin and cleaning up the follower on this thing. Oiled her up pretty good. But just looking at this thing, I don't know if that's a snake or not. What do you think, Mr. Snake? Warsaw, thank you for cleaning me. Yay! Yay!
What tool is that?
What's up?
What tool is that?
That's a follower from the Mosin.
That was a follower?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize it looked like that.
Looks like a snake.
Yeah, I don't know.
That did not ring a
Got
bell.
a couple of them sitting in the gun safe, still in the Cosmoline, along with a couple other SKSs and a couple of 8mm that I can't wait to get out and shoot.
Broke loader. What I forgot to do in the video was make a bow real quick that goes about like 2 feet. Yeah.
It ain't gonna be long, Jim, before you have to replace that piece of wood. So you might want to start looking for it.
Is this Meg or what? Is this Meg talking to Ozer? Yeah, I think so. You guys behave, or you gone. Or you gone.
And then you gone. Does that mean I need to tune my guitar? I can tune my guitar. Well, we ain't gonna be doing none of that on this guitar because it's got 13 strings on
Do.
Hey, what? I forgot. What weight were your acoustic strings?
The ones I just strung,
Are they
high
light?
E's of 13. It's going to be brutal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer a 10 or a 9.
I'm gonna get some lights because I can't take it anymore, especially at heavy strings. It just
On my electrics, I use 9s.
Yeah, by the time you figure out, oh, okay, how's this song? How do I play again? Your fingers are shot, and you're like, well, I can't do it now, not for a week. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just letting the neck re-stretch again. I promise you, it is not in tune anymore, and I strung it an hour ago. It's my uncle's old Laramie that he gave to me, and I figured I'd put some good strings on it, good loud strings on it. And hey, we got fireworks. Look at there.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, just fireworks.
What's the date? On the 16th, okay. Man, I sure miss Tim. I hope Tim's doing okay.
I hadn't
Yeah.
talked to him in a minute. I've been worried about him. I hadn't called him. I didn't want to bother him.
Yep, if you're listening, we miss you, Tim.
Let's see.
All right, what's that noise?
That's Warsaw's mic cable, I believe.
Sorry, it's my dog. Get out of here.
Sounds like a neighbor got the groundhog. Well, maybe.
Stop, damn it.
All right, just mute
I don't
it.
have a problem getting the groundhog. He's just pellet resistant. I can't discharge firearms in the city limits, and that's where I'm at. So all I can do is thump, and he just stands back and goes, "The hell?" That's honestly the pose he took. The hell?
Hey, Kyle, here's another option
Yes,
you
sir.
can do.
One more time.
There's another option you can do.
What's that?
You have two ways of doing this. Get a paintball gun or an airsoft gun and just spray the shit out of that groundhog away from your area.
And then call rodent control and tell them to look for the blue and white.
Pretty much.
Broke Loader says use a crossbow.
Oh, I've got plenty of other options.
I say use a hatchet.
Now, groundhogs aren't protected by game warden, are they?
They are
Nope.
rodents.
They are rodents and they are riddance.
Get you a blowgun, sit out there, smoke you a cigarette, and when you got a good cough coming,
I got a Gammo right here that is a supersonic pellet gun. I'll just sit here with a 22. Pow. Then when
There
the
you
cops
go.
show up, oh, it's just a Gammo. I don't know what they.
you don't have a moderator on the end of that Gammo.
No, the Gammo's wide open. It's 24 or 2230 or something like that with a pellet gun. But it bounces right off the bastard.
Oh, you need some of Taco's pellets then. Cast a few of those.
I need something. I've even got the good pellets. And he just looks at me like, the hell? I'm living in Caddyshack. All I need is a damn pen and a hole.
What you need is
a
little C4 to go there and you make him look like a little lady. Groundhog.
I need a little flag in the hole at the end to give you hope. I need one of them crazy hats. It looks good on you, though.
Hey, Uncle Jim, it's been a fun night. I got to hop off. You guys have fun.
Okay, take care.
Thanks for
We'll
the
see
invite.
you.
Yep, have a good one.
See you later, Warsaw.
Take care. And good luck with that groundhog.
I'll handle it.
Let me get
It's
that.
still, it is still daylight at Jim's. Look at that crap. The sun is out.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Not being able to pee in your backyard puts a hurting on a man.
We
How do I
got
get the? Yeah. There we go. Sideways.
Jim, emergency.
Put the garden hose
have
away,
frogs.
Jim. Put the garden hose
No,
away.
you put the garden. The water's killing me. It's just going right through me. There we go.
Jim, we have frogs.
Bam. Yeah, the camera. All right. I'm going to lose internet out here. Better get inside where it's safe. No.
Before the Yeti gets you.
You leave the Yeti out of it, it's on the front porch. Still draining the water out of it from the camping trip last week. Oh, come on, man.
Jim's front porch has got a bunny rabbit on it. About a half grown one, looks like it.
Yeah, it's a baby, and it's days are numbered if it keeps coming on the porch. I thought Leon chewed him up pretty good because, he picked him up somehow, but I came back the next day.
Ask Kyle. Cottontail fries up real good.
Well, it's not big enough.
Oh, it's plenty.
Well, even more tender then. It's like them
Hang
little
on a minute,
2-pound
Jim.
piglets.
Jim.
Yes, sir. You skin
Jim,
those
listen.
piglets.
Ozark, listen. We can add frogs to it.
Add frogs. I love some frog legs.
They're here.
I don't like some tree frog legs because it takes about 2,000 of them to make a dinner.
They're here. They're back.
They're back.
Yeah, it's still daylight here. What time is it? 8:36 here.
Yeah, it's 10:36 here.
Yep, sundown is about 8:45, something like that.
So I got two people that weren't here a little bit ago, or that were here a little bit ago. I got 5 empty shot glasses around the pool, a bottle of rum that's pretty much gone, and Angel's passed out on a mattress with no sheets in the basement. I think I can figure out what happened. And I had a lot of fun during it. But I do need to get some sheets on the fucking bed. I know that.
See, I want Brokeloader to be my doctor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, bang, pow, easy. You're done. Yeah. I don't have to check you. Yep. I've never been checked too, and that's like 10 years overdue.
Yeah, I just I respectfully reject that one.
Yeah, unless I can give you some other sample or some other way.
Yeah, I'm like, you want some more blood? Take another vial. I don't care. I'm already 2 quarts low.
Yeah,
Whatever.
like John Wayne said, I'll never be laid a hand on.
And I don't know what it is about men and that actual procedure. I mean, it's a normal procedure, but most men are just like, no, thank and you.
Not going there yet.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not. If I do have it, I don't want to damn know. How about that? Go stick your finger up somebody else's.
Hey, all right, we get it. We already covered the other stuff, so don't go back to the licorice, Kyle. Damn it.
Back to the licorice. It's always back to the licorice.
Yeah.
I just don't know, but everybody that I've known that has had any problems with any of that, as soon as they start probing around, stuff goes downhill pretty quick, and all of a sudden you find yourself between a rock and a hard spot. So,
Yeah, I know it's an easy fix, and you should check it, and all that. But gosh, just can't get myself to get all excited about taking that drive.
You're gonna have to come up with some other cotton candy to dangle in front of me for me to go down the driveway. I ain't getting there.
I want to bring Twine out in January. That's what I want to do.
Maybe if they put you under or something and pretend they're doing something.
Oh, they will put you under. Well, that's for something else. For the other one, no, you just stand your shorts up next to the doctor's in the corner.
All right, we don't have to go there, Kyle.
And those Braves, how about those Braves? They threw that guy out on second base. Oh man, that was fan-dang-tastic, wasn't it? I have no clue what I'm talking about. Maybe 1972. I don't know. Dale Murphy did it.
Not even that, William. I'm sorry. Bucks or primers ain't going to do it. No. Nope. Now, a firearm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's now my knees are knocking.
An Israeli FAL.
I know for a fact that my doctor is not, because last time I saw her, she was like, "What is that?" I said, "It's my pistol." Can you do something with that? So that
Why,
tells
yes, I
me she's not
can.
an FFL.
Gunswatter. No. Well, no. 10 millimeter carbine, maybe.
I may take a high point 10 millimeter, maybe.
Now my FFL that I got the contender through before COVID made a living off building rifles, especially MP5 AR MP5s and 9mm ARs. But he has a 10mm AR, and I'm like, I know a few people that would be very interested in a Glock Mag 10mm AR, and he was like, "Well, if you can get 5 people together, I'll get it put together because I outsource the milling." And he says, "I will I'll do it if you can get 5 people together." So hey, if you're interested, 10mm
All you got to do is the upper on the foxtrot.
PCC, huh?
Just put an upper on the foxtrot. 45.
Yeah,
That's all you need. The thing
yeah.
is with blowback, I'm not sure if I want to blow back 10. Some use gas.
He
Uh,
uses blowback and the buffer spring
yeah,
together.
yeah. But it's when it goes off,
It
it's
goes
kind of
bang.
iffy like the SIG. It's kind of iffy like the SIG. You know, there's no bolt lock in it. You know what I mean? So.
Hmm.
I don't
Um,
have my phone, or I'd send you a text. But Ozark, if you got 4, I know where there's a 5th.
Jay,
Okay. A ten
uh,
millimeter PCC, I'd be willing to
and
guinea pig on
they
that
want
one.
it on video, just my face. Oh, oh yeah. Mhm.
I can't believe you're not wearing your headdress tonight.
Yeah, I know it's upstairs. It was hot in the headdress. I tell you that.
Oh, I promise you it was.
It was like, let's get this video done quickly. It's hot.
I've had to do it in several celebrations around here, and yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's got a cap, like a leather cap, and it goes down. And it was very nice, Uncle John. Good beadwork. And
I
it was,
enjoyed that this morning when I woke up. I was like,
it
Made
was
by the finest child labor Indonesia can provide.
Oh, yeah.
and
So it's a
the only reason that I enjoy that, Jim, is because I know that you're part Indian, not like Elizabeth Warren.
well.
Uh,
I thought it'd get taken down
But
because
he's in the same tribe, Kyle. So
I thought it would get removed because you can't say engine on YouTube. If you type it in, just type in engine. Try it here on the side chat. Well, it might work on the side chat, but if you reply to someone's video and say engine, you'll get a pop-up box that says not appropriate, reword your message, or do you want to continue?
no, there it is.
Yeah, I know, but don't do it on a live. Just reply to video and put engine in. You'll get a pop-up box because I did it to Preacher.
oh really?
And I forgot one, and I'm like, I changed the words, And I left one engine in there in the sentence, and that's why they let me
The
put
thing
it
about
up.
it is, I'm not offended at all because I'm part engine. I got engine blood in me.
I hope.
Yeah, engines aren't offended.
ENG.
The
Yeah,
thing about it is, everybody that's afraid of offending everybody else, they
yeah,
don't realize that the people that they're afraid of offending are not offended by the shit that they're saying.
Right.
yeah, and
And
most.
it's like this Latinx stuff. I know a lot of Hispanic people. Trust me, there's a lot of them that live here, and they don't even have a clue what the hell they're talking about. What is this? What is this Latinx shit?
It's all conditioning.
As we're cooking chicken and drinking beer, you know, I mean, having a good time.
Right.
We just sitting here listening to music. I mean, they listen to Journey and everything else. And he's like, "What is this? What is this Latinx stuff?" I said, "I don't know." He goes, "We don't either."
Oh wow, what happened to the color of my screen? What did I press? Damn it! Now it's like on night vision.
Well, you're just as ugly as you used to be.
No, my iPad screen. What happened? Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. All right. Well, whatever.
Jim, your screen hasn't changed.
So Latinx means you're gender neutral Latin. That's what Latinx means.
Well, that's why they don't understand what it means because they're not.
I had to look it up.
That's
Okay.
why no Hispanic people, and there's a few that live in my neighborhood, and we all get together, hang out, we walk dogs together, and all that, cut up, and all that stuff, and
So
they have no clue what it
so
means.
they're saying Latinx instead of Latino or Latina. So
Well,
Latino means male, Latina
right,
means female.
Latina means female.
Right. So Latinx means you don't care.
The thing is, they don't even know what it means. Yet they're
Right.
trying to shove this shit down everybody's throat.
Right. Kind of like the gas powered pogo sticks. Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean,
Uh,
I'll go up to the top of the hill. Like last weekend, I went up to the top of the hill to the neighbor on the corner, and we made all kinds of pork tamales and beef tamales and all that stuff. Cooked them on the smoker and all that stuff. We sat around, had a couple of drinks and all that, and ate dinner. And then I took some tamales home and left some for him, and it was great, you know. But he has no clue what that means.
Right.
And he's like, I find it very disrespectful that they expect me to know what that means.
oh my gosh.
I mean, it just is what it is.
Well, gentlemen,
Oh,
I've been up since 4:30, and I am about to go to bed.
Yeah, I need to eat today. So yeah, let's.
You need to eat today.
Yeah, I had Cracker Jacks.
you're in
Cracker
the
Jack.
same boat as me.
I
I
had
had some
sushi.
Cheez-Its.
I had sushi with soft shell crab and shrimp.
Nice. I love me some sushi.
Yep.
Ozark, when you gonna head over this way?
Twine and I were actually talking about doing a road trip next summer.
I broke bread with the preacher.
Yep.
Time to break bread with you. Not
Yep.
bed, but bread.
Yes. Bread.
Do a barbecue. Do a barbecue joint. Yeah.
And actually, for the preacher to say that is one of his top 5 barbecue joints, that means a lot
Right.
because that's what he does.
Yeah. He's eating his fair share of barbecue.
Yeah, he's had
I'm
his
smoking some bologna tomorrow.
He's
Those
had his
little 2-pounders we got. Mm-hmm.
yeah. are you a fan of Kent Rollins on YouTube?
I don't know who that is.
You need to look at Kent Rollins. Look up his smoked bologna recipe.
I put it
Yeah,
on the Traeger and I turned it on for about 3 hours.
that's essentially what he does, but he does his a little different way. And I've become a huge fan of Kent Rollins.
Lots of absorbent.
And you being a chef, you'll appreciate where he's coming from with what he's doing. Me being a cook, I appreciate. I'm not a cook professionally, but I do cook a lot, and I appreciate where he's coming from. But you'll enjoy him. He's just an old cowboy that cooks out of a chuck wagon for a bunch of cow hands on ranches in the middle of Oklahoma, Texas, and
I know who you're talking about.
yeah,
The big old white mustache. Yeah. Big
Yeah.
Fu Manchu. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Gets
Check
a
out-
little carried away with stuff. Yeah.
Well, he does the cowboy coffee. Let me show you how to make cowboy coffee.
Yeah.
check out his smoked bologna and see if you want to change your recipe before you do it. Because let me tell you, I've done his and it is amazing.
My smoked bologna is Ozark Spirit seasoning and some butter. That's it.
Well, I'm sure it's amazing too.
And pecan smoke. Then you slice it, put it on cracker. We have this great bologna here, and he's like,
quit talking. I'm having to pat my nipples down.
I have to pat your
Get me
nipples
talked
down.
up, dog.
We got these bologna lugs here that are like 2 pounds.
Yeah.
And, they are perfect for putting on a Ritz cracker. So I smoke them for about 3 hours and then put them on my meat slicer, slice them up. Yep, we're taking them to the wedding next weekend because it's that good.
I got a 12-pound pork belly sitting in the fridge right here.
Oh, there you go.
We're going to get a meat slicer instead of using a knife because 12 pounds is a lot. And
You gonna make bacon out of it, or
we making bacon.
Making bacon.
And
I tell you, the place to go buy pork belly, the place to get pork bellies is little Hispanic butchers.
Or tomorrow night.
There you go. These little Hispanic butchers, the little grocery stores, that's the place to get pork belly. It's like $2 a pound. And you get the whole pork belly.
Oh yeah, and it's like a 1/4 inch thick and everything else. And
you gotta skin it. It's got the skin on, but
it's still got the rind on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
guys. I
guys.
was fortunate enough not to have the rind on mine, but mine's been soaking in the brine for since Wednesday, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke it tomorrow, and we're gonna slice it up, vacuum package it, and throw it in the freezer and throw it in the fridge, and give it to some friends and family, and everybody gonna have a little bit.
There you go, Jim. Are you gonna shut her down before we hit 3 hours?
It is a Kent Rollins recipe. Oh, it's applesauce, salt, pepper, cumin, paprika. A little bit of apple cider vinegar, all that stuff. Just let it soak in there for day and a half. I like
this hash browns recipe.
Oh yeah, day and a half here, day and a half after you flip it.
Yeah, and the beagles. He's got the beagles sitting around there.
Oh, the big.
Yeah.
Never turn down the big.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Love you guys in the side chat. I'll see you next week. Thanks for coming on, Kyle, Ozark, and everyone before. And have a good one. Have a good rest of the weekend. Have a good Sunday.
Your hair's about as messed up as mine.
Good night, everybody.
Y'all have a good evening.
All right. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Good night, guys.